defend those principles with a dead midfield. Poor. Not good in my opinion. You just change the personnel. Yo, what the hell, man? Yo, that's some guy called Nevans, man. You might see Nevans about in the chat. He sent me that on an email. Said, "Yo, well, I made you this to play on the stream." So I thought, you know what? Okay, I'll play it on the stream and see what it's about. Big up to him, man. Big up to Nevans. Big up to you guys in the chat as well. Big up to Sai. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Make sure you guys smash up the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well. If you are new, we're really, really close now to 28K, man. Look at that, guys. 34 subscribers away from 28K. Make sure you smash up the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It's deadline day. Oh, yeah. Sai's going at 10. So Sai's going to do an hour. Then Sai's going to go and Hamza's going to come on. That's the situation. It's deadline day. Manchester City have signed, or basically we're just waiting for confirmation, but we have signed Nico Gonzalez, which means our transfers for this season, well, this January, Mamouche, Vita Hayes, Abdelkadir Huzanov, Juma Bar, who we've now loaned out, and Nicolas Gonzalez. Sai, what are you saying about those players, man? Are you surprised at how many players we got through the door? Like, what's your opinions on the transfer window, man?
No, I'm not surprised by the amount of players we were getting or have gotten. I think you and me for months and months have been saying that we would get at least 3 or 4 while discussing with Tone and Martin especially, where they were saying, oh, we'll get 1, maybe 2 if someone leaves. Sorry, this isn't FIFA, all that shit. So no, I knew my club would be intent on redeeming themselves, and if we can spot the holes, so can they. So yeah, when we get hopefully Nico Gonzalez, I think this is a very, very good window. At McFarlane, yeah, a left back. So we've gotten like how many players in? 6 or 7.
McFarlane, Rice, Huzanov, Mamouche, Bar, 6. Gonzalez.
6, yeah, 6. That's very good. That's almost a spend of 200. Could have been a 10 out of 10 if we got like Gambiaso? Yeah, maybe, but that would also be greedy of us. I think that Love has done a lot.
I have it at around a 6.57 out of 10. And
really?
The reason
with Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Explain.
I'll explain. The reason I have it there is because I don't think we've addressed our defense enough in the short term. I think it's mad how we've left it till literally hours before the end of the transfer window to get this defender in. I think that's poor in itself. I think it's a good transfer window. Don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong, but I think the fact we've not got a defender in. If we would have got Cambiasso, I would have had it as a 10. I would have had it as a 10 if we got Cambiasso in because we needed a defender. We did need a defender. And people will say, well, we've got 2 defenders. Yeah, but these guys aren't going to play that much in it. Let's be real. Yeah, they're not going to play that much. So for me, it's a 6.57. If we would have got that Cambiasso deal, I've already said I think he'll probably give it a 10 out of 10 if we would have got Cambiasso. Still a good window. Don't get me wrong. It's a good window, but I just feel that, like, for me, it's probably probably just needed that extra defender, more senior defender, and then it would have been a 10 out of 10. But I'm happy with the window. I think this window secures us top 4 football. It starts the rebuild. We just needed an extra defender. That's all. But we got that midfielder in, which is the main thing, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably say it's an 8 out of 10. I think we're being harsh on it because when you look at it, can you tell me a single January transfer window from another club that's been better? Can you tell me that?
Whatever, or just this season?
No, just ever. Tell me other clubs doing what we've done in the January window, because I think that should be commenced as well. Because doing what we've done in January is something.
Yeah,
I think that should increase the rating by itself. So the
thing is, though, 7 is a good rating. It's not a shit rating. 7.
I think a lot of times you've seen people rate it.
A 10 out of 10 rating is like, wow, unbelievable. Like that's unbelievable. Like 10 out of 10 is a perfect.
No, 10 out of 10 would be perfect.
Yeah, but it's not a perfect window, is it? We've not got a defender. We've still got fucking no right back.
10 out of 10 would be perfect. That would have meant you've covered all holes in your squad. Everything.
No, not for me. Not for me. No.
That would be a 10 out of 10, bro.
No, for me, I think a 7 rating is I think it's a good rating. I think.
Well, you said 6.57. I think that's low, bro. We've almost spent 200 mil in the January window. We have.
Yeah, but
you're right on. We need a more senior defender, but we've gotten 2 potential world-class defender. We're getting
potential,
and now they're getting our DM, who we've been asking for a long time. Getting a versatile attacker for replacing Alvarez.
Really.
I think we've done good. Could they maybe have, gotten Gonzalez in way before? Yeah. I think leaving it to the last day is shit, because we could have used him for many games throughout this January window. I think that's a bit shitty, but that's why I'm on an 8.
For me, our defense is still. I might be tough, yeah. Our defense is still shockingly bad, and we've not helped it at all. These 2 signings will not really help it, in my opinion, because I've not seen them play, and let's be honest, don't look like Cousinov is going to come in and play too many games, and therefore our defense has not been improved. Like I've said, if we would have got that Cambiasso deal over the line, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. No qualms. But unfortunately, we've not, and that's why I have it at 6.57. That's still a good rating. It's a very good rating. I'm very happy with the window. Don't think I'm not happy. I am happy with the window. But if I've got to give you an honest review, yeah, it's not a 10, because if a 10, we would have had another defender, a senior defender. We would have had a senior defender, a senior midfielder, a senior attacker. We've got 2 of them. We've not got the 3rd. But a 7 out of 10. Let me go 7 out of 10 then. Sound a bit nicer, yeah? That's a solid rating, man. It is. It's a solid rating. But listen, Tom says it's a 5 because the quality of players isn't good enough. I can't comment on that because I've not seen them play. I've only seen Marmouche once before he joined City, and I've never seen this Gonzalez guy, yeah? But obviously, if you've seen these players, if you've watched this, say you're Spanish, for example, and you've watched this Gonzalez and you think he's trashed, then obviously you're not going to give it a 7, are you? You're going to be like, this is dead signing. So, yeah, there you go. That's my opinion. And we'll see what happens. But it's a good start, man. It's a good start because my worry here, right, was that we wasn't going to sign a midfielder in the end, and Viana was going to join the club in the summer and just be basically just as an impossible job and an impossible task. So I'm glad that we've got I'm glad we got a couple of players in. We've got these 2 youngsters in as well, which hopefully will take the pressure off him defensively. And he's probably got now 4 players that he needs to sign. Yeah, but you don't have to fuck around with the young guys now. You can just go out there, bang, get me a midfielder, bang a right back, and maybe a goalkeeper. So otherwise, let's be honest, Viana was going to come into a seriously tough job, bro.
Yeah. I have a feeling that we'll get at least 2 players in the I don't know what you call it, but the June transfer window, just before the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
I think we get Bruno Guimaraes and Cambiaso there.
I don't think we're getting Bruno.
I have a feeling, bro. I don't think Newcastle will make top 5.
The thing is, you got to remember about him. He's going to be 29 years old, and they're still probably going to want 100 million quid. We ain't paying 100 million quid for a 29-year-old.
Not if I don't think they will if they're not getting Champions League. I don't think they would demand.
It'll be 28. Sorry, not 29. It'll be 28.
Yeah.
Maybe if you can get him for 80, 75, 80, they might do it. But they're not going to pay 100 million for him. Not at 28. But
don't you think that midfielder is already done? I think that's what this January window were all about.
I don't think it's done, but I think they've identified who it is.
Yeah.
And I think they probably tried to get the player in January. Early on, like, it's so funny, man. Like, they're doing this shit's hilarious, man, because, like, I say something, yeah, and people call me negative, and I'll say something else, and they'll say, stop making excuses, right? I think the club probably tried to sign their number one target for midfield early in the window, i.e. the first week. That's my opinion. And I think that was probably Edison at Atlanta, Bruno G, probably one of those two. I think they got told by both clubs, it ain't happening, pal. Yeah, neither of them. It got rejected straight off the rip. And then they've waited. Now, I think they've acted too slowly to get this guy in, but they've got them in the end. Happy days. So I think they've identified the player. Now, the question is, will that player now change? Because they're not going to go and sign Edison from Atalanta now, are they, chat? Not now they've signed Gonzalez.
No.
But I think we need a creative player. You know, Bain is right there with a 60 million euro release clause. You can go and get him as soon as the transfer window opens in the summer. You can go and get him. I think you need an all-rounder. Who that is, I don't know. Maybe that's your Bruno G.
Yeah.
And you need a right back. And then after that, it just depends on who leaves, you know.
Yeah. But that could be Wirtz, Bruno G, Cambiaso. Not too shabby.
Wirtz, Bruno G, Cambiaso. That would be amazing. I don't think that's going to happen.
That would be crazy.
That would be fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, that would be nice. But it'll be interesting to see what we do in the summer, man. Like, I feel like it's unfortunate that this season's going so badly, because if this season wasn't going so badly, I'd actually be really excited for next year. And I am really excited for next year because I think these signings that we're going to make in the summer are going to be good. Savinho will be in his second year, and I think Savinho will really kick on next year. Doku will be in his third year, and he needs to stay fit, but I think that could be cool. You know, Foden again, getting even more into it. I think going into next season, it's gonna be good, and we're gonna make some good signings. The problem is we've got to fucking deal with the next 5 months, which will not be pretty because we're crap.
Well, right now we are, but hopefully Gonzalez can make some difference in midfield. At least bring some physicality and some legs into it. And I've been watching some of his compilations, and he does remind me some bit of Rodri. Also, just how he looks, like how he carries himself. He's very Rodri-esque. In he's like the same type of player for me. So I haven't watched many games with him, probably none, but I think we'll be better with him. And if our midfield is better, our defense will be better.
But I agree. I feel a bit of a mixed way about our defense. On one hand, I hate them. On the other hand, I feel sorry for them because they're absolutely being, how can I say this? They're being set up to fail, our defenders, because they're being given absolutely zero protection. And you know what's mad as well? I bet if you go to the games, you probably see it even more. You know, on TV, you can only see so much. But I bet when you're at the game, you're sitting there, you just look at the fucking space in the middle of the pitch and you go, fuck, is no one in that fucking square bit there, you know what I mean, in the middle. And I feel that our defenders are being set up to fail. And I do feel sorry for them. And so part of me feels sorry for the likes of Akanji and that, because, like, this guy needs to be in a solid sort of system, and he's being exposed, and they're all being exposed. All the defenders are being exposed, and I do feel sorry for them. At the same time, cut out the main mistakes, like the first goal against Arsenal at the weekend, because then that absolves you of all blame. You know what I mean? They sort of bring it on themselves a little bit, but then like I say, they don't get any protection whatsoever. So I do feel a little bit sorry for them. And hopefully this Gonzalez guy coming in will be decent. It'll be interesting to see who he plays next to Gonzalez. I imagine it's probably going to be Bernardo or Kovacic, which is still not particularly great, but it's better than what it has been, and he'll probably get top forward. It's sad, yeah, but that is now the aim, guys. Top four. That's just the truth, isn't it? That's the facts.
Well, in the league, yes, but we still have the FA Cup and Club World Cup. I don't see us beating Madrid. As I told you, do you remember? I told you a few weeks ago. I don't want to beat Bruges because we 100% are going to get Madrid. I told you that. And I told you, they will beat us. We will go out. We'll just have 2 games around a difficult fixture, around Newcastle, Chelsea, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Arsenal. I just scored. Oh, fuck it. And now we have 2 difficult games between that. And that will make our chances of getting 3 points in those games even smaller. So, but we still have things we can win, bro. I'm looking forward to see Gonzalez and him coming in now. He will have almost an entire week of training, and then I think he'll play in the FA Cup. You know, get used to playing, and then I don't think. Well, maybe I don't know. He might play in Madrid. Maybe I don't know. Maybe.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, maybe.
Of course, he's got to play Madrid. What's the fucking point? He's shelling out 50 million and not playing against Madrid.
Yeah, I don't know, but then he's into it, right? So 1 week of training, then one game of Leyton Orient, and then Madrid.
If he doesn't play Gonzalez against Real Madrid, I'm Pep out, bro. Yeah, what would he doing here? He can't be playing Kovacic and fucking Bernardo Silva against Real Madrid.
That's true.
Nah, he's gonna play him, man. He's got to play him, bro. Like, you know, I mean, what we're doing, mate. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he might be offside here. Sorry, chat. The Chelsea game, which is obviously a big game for us for the top 4, they've just scored, but it might be offside if West Ham are currently winning, but Chelsea have just scored. I think that's going to get ruled off for offside, which is decent. Yeah, that's good. Smash these likes up, people. Get these likes up. Yeah, man. Gonzalez, listen, I think it's going to be interesting to see how he develops. You know, it's going to be nice to see him get in that team. Fresh player. Hopefully he plays some forward passes. But, you know, at least we got someone in. And listen, this guy can't be trash, mate. I'm not being funny here, but this guy's come through the Barcelona academy here. Apparently Madrid wanted him when he was at Barca. Apparently City wanted him. He went to Porto. Yeah, I'm being told by one of the best players for Porto this year, by a Porto fan. And, you know, it's cost 60 mil. This guy's got to be good, surely, man.
Did you see Busquets' comments on him? Did you see that?
Nah, Busquets. Nah, I've not seen it.
Yeah, he said that. I think it's a few years ago, but he said that it's very hard to imitate me or have a player in the same style of me. But in this club, the one closest to it is Gonzalez. That was when he was at Barca. Yeah,
that's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah. So if he's saying that,
I didn't want him to leave, man. I've seen a lot of Barca.
But didn't they? It was money related, right?
Apparently it was money related, and apparently Xavi didn't rate him.
Yeah. Yeah, see, so like we've seen that before. That's the same with us and Palmer. With I don't know, let him go to another club and then do great. He might do the same for us. Be something they're gonna regret a lot.
I think it's listen. Oh, they give the fucking goal, man. Fuck's sake. I think it's a signing which is like it's a promising signing. Yeah, it's a signing that can work 100%, and let's just see what happens, mate. At the end of the day, like we've all said, it can't be any worse than Kovacic, Gundogan, and Bernardo in that midfield, boys. You know what I mean? So that's going to be something. And it's a fresh name. It's a fresh energy. I think it will pick up the other players in that team. It's certainly picked up the fans. I've never seen the guy play a game in my life. Yeah, it's got me a little bit more excited, a bit more up for it. My morale's been raised after yesterday. You know, what more can we do? So let's see how he gets on, man. I'm sure he's going to improve us. You don't come through the Barcelona academy, end up at Porto if you're absolutely trash. You know, you just don't do that.
In theory, he will have the 3 things we've been needing in one player: legs, right, physicality, and then comfortable on the ball. Those 3 things. And then it's just about, I don't know how good he is as positioning and all that, but if anyone can teach him that, then it's Pep. To remember when Rodri came to the club,
Mm-hmm.
In the first season, he was slammed. No one wanted him to play ahead of Fernandinho and all that.
Exactly.
And then just suddenly it clicked for him. With
Rodri.
positioning and all that. Yeah.
Fucking hell, Rodri, a dick. You know, that's still played on Noisy Pod to this day. So, no, listen, I think it's a good signing. Marmoush a good signing. And the two young lads, obviously at the back, Vita Hayes and Abdelkader Huzanov. We'll have to wait and see how they develop. You know, I think City are basically hedging the bets on them. Yeah, I think basically they've gone. We bought Juma Bar, right? Abdelkader Huzanov and Vita Hayes. And what they spent? 66 million. If one of those players turns out to be a world-class player, that's a £100 million player, basically, and you've got him for the next decade. It pays out. Do you know what I'm saying? And you probably sell the other ones if they don't quite make it, get 15 million back, and you're probably looking at around, you know, that's what I think they're doing. They're hedging their bets.
Yeah.
I don't think City have bought all three of them and gone, all three of these players are going to become world-class centre-backs, and they're all going to be playing for Manchester City as starting centre-backs in the next 10 years. They've probably gone, we buy three of them, surely one of them is going to turn out to be decent, you know? And funny enough, Cronenberg, I've seen a lot of people say this as well. A lot of people are saying Juma Bar's the best one, and he's the cheapest, and he's the one that's not here, which is quite funny.
He's a unit.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. We'll see. But, yeah, man, I don't know. I'm looking forward to this summer. Go on, lad.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the post, bro. Kudos. Fuck. Big game, that, man. We was in the top four at that, when West Ham were winning, but now we're fifth.
Yeah.
Would be sick if we could. Oh, he's offside anyway. The results have been mint for us this weekend, haven't they? Seen the results?
Yeah. That's why if we get lucky with this game, fantastic.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up Lashimi says Vita Hayes was the best. I don't know how he's not scored, man. Bale on loan for 6 months, might get a loan to EPL team next season, says Ed. LB, we've been very lucky with it. Yeah, we have been very lucky with it this weekend, mate.
Well, except for our result, but
yeah, apart from our results.
Yeah,
I guess
we didn't capitalize on all the other results. We just got lucky that all the other teams also lost, so no one really has gotten any advantage.
Yeah. Now, how do you see us setting up then? So when we've got a fully fit squad now for the rest of the season, yeah. What do you reckon? How do you reckon? I'm going to pull up lineup builder here. How do you reckon we're going to set up?
Fully fit when you say, but that will include Rodri.
No. I mean, like everybody apart from Rodri. You can put Bob in there as well because Bob is now back. Everyone apart from Rodri. How you reckon we're?
Oh, bro, that's going to be difficult at different times because now we actually have a squad, which means we can adjust our team to the opponent we're playing.
Let's do Real Madrid then. Let's do Real Madrid.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say Diaz is back. I'm going to say
Bobby's
Bobby's
back. Be back in a week.
Well, apparently, according to the transfer website, not the transfer website, according to the injury website, he is going to be back. Yeah,
but he's not been in training, bro. They're not going to rush him. I'm sorry, they're not. Not again. They rushed him 2 times this season. What happens? Play 4 games and then he's done.
Surely you've got to rush him back for Real Madrid, bro.
No, because,
I rush him back for Real Madrid.
Bro, let's just say you rush him back. He plays that game. We win 1-0. Let's just say that. He gets injured against Liverpool. We lose that game. Then we go to Madrid. We get beat 3-0. We're out. He's injured for a month then.
I rush
and
him
then the easy schedule begins where we need the wins.
I'll tell you what I do. I play him against Real Madrid. I don't play him against Newcastle. I play him against Real Madrid, and then see how he feels for the Liverpool game. For me, yeah. If you're gonna risk,
so you're not playing him in
Real Madrid, man.
But bro, so you're not playing him in the game where we have the biggest chance of winning.
Wait a sec. That's the wrong attitude, bro. Yeah, because I tell you what, that's the wrong attitude, bro.
Yeah, you're not on the percentages still. You're still
the Newcastle game. Yeah, I don't
well,
care.
You don't even believe we'll beat Real Madrid. You said it 20 times on stream. We're never going to beat them.
I don't think we'll beat Real Madrid.
See?
I don't think we'll. Then, I'll set the team up for the best possible chance of winning. I'm not just giving up before we've even started. I don't think we'll win, but I'm going to actually try.
Think about setting the team up in the best position to get something out of this season.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. If we beat Newcastle, what difference does that make to our season?
That makes a big difference for our top 4 hopes.
Top 5. We're getting top 5 whether we beat Newcastle or not. This team's getting top 5, bro. We ain't finishing out the top 5 now. We're done. Okay. We've got that. We're getting that top 5. Whether we get beat off Newcastle or not, yeah, we'll get that top 5. It's irrelevant to me whether we win that game. Yeah, because for me, we get in the top 5 whether we win it or not. This Real Madrid game is a chance of getting ourselves into the last 16 and at the same time knocking out Real Madrid. Yeah. Now I don't think we are going to beat them. Yeah, but I'm setting my team up. Yeah, for the best possible chance, and I'm not sacking that Real Madrid game off for a random 3 points, which means nothing to me anyway.
Bro,
In the
that can
context
bite you
of
in
the
the
season.
ass. I'm sorry, but
Huh?
it's okay. Let's do the lineup.
All right, let's do the lineup, right? By the way, guys, people asking about Hamza. Hamza's coming. Sai can only do an hour, so Sai's going to do till 10, 30 minutes, and then Hamza's going to come on for the final hour of the transfer show. Right, okay, here we go. So this one going to be Real Madrid, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got
Yeah.
Edison in goal, yeah?
Yeah. Bro, that last night, but that third goal, such weak hands, bro. That's the save he should that's the save you can blame on Ederson because of his shot stopping, but Ortega, that's the one you need to make. Jesus Christ.
So funny, bro. I put a tweet out about 3 weeks ago, yeah, saying, told me put a tweet out saying, I think Ortega's good enough to be a number 1. And I just quote tweeted it and put, completely disagree. Don't think he's good enough to be number 1. Good enough to be number 2, not number 1, right? And the amount of people giving me shit in that Twitter thread, yeah. One guy was calling me out, saying, this guy knows fuck all, like all these bullshit. And I'm just like, I'm sitting there now thinking, yeah, I know what I'm fucking talking about, bro. You know what I mean? This guy's not good enough to be number 1, man. But anyway, so Edison in goal. How are you setting our defense up then for Real Madrid first game, bro?
So everyone is fit, yeah? Except Rodri.
Yeah, everyone's fit apart from Rodri, bro.
Okay, I do Akanji. I do Akanji, Diaz. Oh, I really want to do Stones.
So you're playing Diaz after all that argument? You are playing Diaz?
You said, I just asked you, entire fit squad. So that's 100% fit.
Oh, my days, man. Oh. Bro, you know what I mean, man. Why you do this, bro? You know what I'm talking about.
I just asked you, is it 100% fit? You said yes. So if it's 100% fit, sure.
Okay, it's not 100% fit. He's just come back from injury. It's the game for the Real. This is the Real Madrid starting 11, bro. What would you do for Real Madrid starting 11?
But let's say he starts training tomorrow and maybe get a few minutes for Leighton Orient.
He ain't training.
Then maybe, but that's what I mean. Either it's completely 100% fit or not.
He's not 100% fit.
Okay, bro. Then I'll do Akanji, Stones.
Ake not fit.
He's not fit, so it's not a completely full squad except Rodri. You're changing the fucking narrative all the time, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I forget how many of these players are freaking injured all the time. Yeah,
but you said, Simon, what is your preferred starting 11 for the rest of the season with entire fit squad? That's what you said. Then I tried to do it, and then you're like, "Oh, there's an entire fit squad." Fuck.
I'm changing the rules. Yeah, okay. I'm changing the rules. This is the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Diaz is fit, but only just. Ake's out. Rodri's out.
Okay. I'm not doing a Kanji right back then.
Yeah, you're gonna put me center half, yeah?
Yeah.
You can put Gvardiol
yeah. And I'm gonna do something crazy.
This is Real Madrid, guys. Real Madrid, yes. This is, yeah.
I'm gonna play who's enough on right back for his speed against Vinicius. Pray.
Okay.
So
that would say that Vita Hayes is not registered then for the Champions League because he's going
to
register.
No, but we can register 4. You can register 4 because Walker's left.
Are you sure on that?
Yes. You can have 3. You can add 3 players to the squad, and then you have Walker leaving, right? So you can
Vinicius
have 4.
Junior now. Vinicius.
Yeah. He's the only one with enough speed.
No, so send him in.
I would give him 90 minutes in the FA Cup, right? Yeah. Build some self-esteem, and then I'll play him against Real Madrid.
Play him against Leighton Orient to build some self-esteem for Real Madrid. Nah, you're a funny fucker, man.
But that's true, bro. Well, that's true. Yeah, he needs a few more minutes. You can't throw him from the Chelsea game and then into Real Madrid. He needs to play a game before that. And that's going to be Leighton Orient, where he's going to cook, bro. He's going to cook. He's going to smash people and all that. And then I'll do...
You probably do need him in the back line, though, for his pace.
Oh, you need him for the speed. You need him.
Yeah, you probably do. No,
Don't try to like shame me, bro.
No, I'm not shaming you, bro. It's just funny.
Oh, you're a funny guy, bro.
No, but he was funny the way you said it. No, the way that you tried to say like playing a game against Leighton Orient will like back you up for Real Madrid was quite funny. Okay, I agree. I agree that he probably needs to play. It's just the question is for me. I was going to say, would you have a Akanji right back? But I don't want to see a Akanji right back. Yeah. All right. And I reluctantly agree, but it's very sad, and that will get absolutely demolished. But okay, we move. Midfield. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm playing Gonzalez and Kovacic.
Gonzalez. The first time I've typed his name in.
He's there. Third one.
Oh yeah. There we go. Nico Gonzalez.
I play him double pivot with Kovacic.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna get fucking smoked, aren't we?
Yeah. That's it. We're not gonna win. So focus on the thing we are gonna win. And then I'll play KDB.
Yeah.
In the 10.
I agree.
And I'm gonna play Mamouche on the left.
Yeah.
Because I want to see Mamouche running when KDB has the ball, because he makes so many good runs and no one is playing him. So I want to see that. And then on the right,
say it, bro. I agree with you. Say it.
I'm going to play Savinho.
Yes, you are. I agree, bro. I'm sorry.
Because with that back line, we can't really push up too far because that will expose us. So having Foden on the wing doesn't really help us because he would be limited to inverting. So that would be my starting against Real Madrid.
It's fucking horrendous, isn't it?
I don't think it's horrendous.
No, bro, it is, bro. Like,
we won't. Yeah, but we won't get past Real Madrid. I said that for weeks. I told you this. That's why I didn't want to play these two games, because I knew we wouldn't go through. But now we're going to play them fast. Like, let's just say that tomorrow we get pictures of Diaz in training, right? And he gets like maybe 45 minutes against Leighton Orient. Then maybe we could put him into the center back and then Akanji right back. But
part of me, I've got a bit of a debate here, right, chat, about do I play him there or do I play him there? Now, part of me is like, get Akanji away from the center of the goal and get him out here because he's a bozo, right? Although Cousinov did bozo in his first game, but we'll gloss over that. However, this guy would then be up against Vinny Jr. And to be honest with you, he's given me the ick, man. I can't lie. He's given me the ick, Akanji. So I'll keep this guy against Vinny. Yeah, he's serious. Yeah, Steve said that. He's a serious player, man. Get him out there. And you've just got to pray and hope that Akanji don't do no bozo shit in that centre-half position.
You know what's going to be our... if we survive this game, it will all depend on will Nico dominate midfield? Will Nico do like a Rodri performance in this game? Because if we're not dominating the midfield, they will win the ball back, and you will have Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Mbappe running against our defense. Shit.
I know. That's one of the problems we've got is in this game. It's like I've said it a few times, but like Real Madrid, mate, on the counter attack are frightening. They're frightening, and that's literally how they set up. That's how they set up against us.
It's the perfect against us. Yeah. But this season, if we look at it, Real Madrid haven't really been good against the bigger teams. If you look at it, they haven't really gotten results against Barca, Madrid.
Let me check that. Let me fact check that information.
Yeah, do that.
Real Madrid.
Chelsea's leading 2-1, bro.
Yeah, it was a deflected goal, bro. Deflected goal as well. Right, here we go, chat. This is the Real Madrid fixtures this season. Let's have a look what results they've got here, right? So, Atalanta, Super Cup, 1-2-0. Atletico Madrid drew 1-1. Dortmund beat 5-2. Barca lost 4-0. AC Milan lost 3-1. Liverpool lost 2-0. Atalanta won 3-2.
But that's not a big team for me.
Nah, I know, but I'm sort of putting them up there. They're in a title race in Serie A. Barcelona, 5-2.
They're not in title race anymore, as you
not
said.
Anymore, not anymore.
Many streams, so yeah.
Not anymore. Barca, they got cooked. We did a watch along of that game. They got rinsed. Yeah. But still, they would still look mad frightening on the counter-attack in that game. And then Espanyol, we did a watch along of that one, and they were shit. But the difference is in that game, Espanyol sat back, and it was up to Real Madrid to break them down, and that's the difference.
But what you just saw, they haven't been great against the big teams this season. They haven't. So maybe, but I agree with you. How we would like to play is perfect for how they like to play. So, yeah.
Can I ask the chat a question? I'll come to these super chats in a minute. Chat, can I ask you a question? Just to see if we're all on the same page here. Does everybody agree with Sai that it should be Kovacic next to Nico? Are there any shouts for Bernardo? Any shouts for Gundogan? Or does everyone think it should be Kovacic? Let me know in the chat what you guys are saying on that one. Are we 100% sure on that one? Big Gamer saying nah. Who are you saying then? Bowden says
don't just say nah. Throw the other player in there.
Yeah.
For chat.
Bernardo. It's not going to be Nico though, isn't it? There's no point in saying Nico because it's never going to be Nico. Okay, yeah. I probably would. I probably would go Kovacic, but reluctantly, because no one else is better than him. But not.
I just think that
great, but
if Nico is, let's just say, for the sake of it, that Nico would do the Rodri role in this game, right?
Nico Gonzalez.
Yeah, he will do the Rodri role, right?
Yeah.
Then Kovacic's best players have been beside Rodri, where he has more license to drive forward with the ball.
Yeah, because he's not a 6.
Exactly. That's why I would play Kovacic next to Nico. I think if Nico is going to do a Rodri performance, let's just say he will, then I think Kovacic will be the best man for the double pivot with him.
I probably agree. I go Nico. I go Kovacic. I think it's the right shout. I don't think he's good enough to do that, but I think he's the best option we've got out of these current set of players. Let me have a look at some of these chats, man. Smash these likes up, guys, if you've not done so already. Hamza on the way in 15 minutes. If you've got anything else that you want Sai to speak about before he dips in 15, then whack it in the chat. Built to Luke says, I'm just glad a new midfielder has been purchased. Me too, man. Me too. Literally, there were some sketchy moments in this window, bro. Yeah, there was a bit of time when I thought we ain't going to sign anyone, but they got someone in. Now we just got to hope he's decent, man. Let's see it. Let's see how he gets on this Saturday. Big up to Big Gamer. It says, with Gonzalez, is there a chance we win the Champions League? Nah. We ain't getting past Real Madrid, in my opinion, bro. I'll be real with me. But I think what it does is it gives us some enthusiasm back. You know, we can actually believe that we won't get smacked up off Real Madrid. You know, if we would have got a Real Madrid in these 2 games with no new signing, bro, we would have held many goals. I think we might be able to compete for a little bit, but yeah, I don't think we're going to win the Champions League, mate. I don't think we're anywhere near good enough, to be honest. But listen, you don't have to be great to win it. You just have to fluke it, you know. So we'll see, man.
But you have to be defensive solid. That's when the teams who have won the Champions League, what they have all had in common, if they've not been the best team, that they have been incredible hard to score against. As we saw with Chelsea that season, I think they scored like 5 goals in the Champions League knockouts or something, but they just never conceded, and we can't really.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not us. Like when
that's
we
why I would risk Diaz in this game. That's why I'd risk Diaz in this game.
But you're short-sighted, bro. You're short-sighted.
I'm not short-sighted.
You're short-sighted and you're flip-flopper.
No.
Make it easy
for
you to come out.
I'll tell you what I am. Yeah, I'm fighting with every single calorie in my body here to keep this season alive.
But bro,
And if you do not
exiting
play
Champions
Diaz,
League
it will
is
be
not
done.
giving up on the season because you still have top 4 to play for. You have the FA
Top
Cup and you have the
four,
Club World
top four
Cup.
don't mean shit to me, bro. Like that's a bare
But
minimum.
it will when you get the FA Cup and Club World Cup. It will. The top 4 will be will be the main ingredient, and you'll be like, okay, this was actually a good season when you look back at it because we got 3 trophies, we count the Community Shield, we don't, and then a top 4, which will put you in a position for next season to go out there, play Champions League, win that, have the money, have the the lure for new players to come and play because we have the Champions League. Don't be like
but
that.
my point is, that we're getting. I think we get top 5 regardless.
Bro, we just fucked our entire goal difference yesterday. One thing we had on the other team was goal difference, and goal difference in a top 4 race can matter. Bro, when you have a lot of teams involved.
Mate. But if we don't get top 5 with Haaland, Savinho, Foden, De Bruyne, Gonzalez, Kovacic, Huzanov, Stones, Diaz, Gvardiol, and Ederson, what we're doing here? That
We
will
can,
get top
bro,
5.
but
That will
we
get top 5.
can, but we still have to be pragmatic about how we do it.
Nah, I disagree.
We don't need to make it any more difficult than need be, especially with the season we're already having. Why take risk on injuries when that's been our problem the entire season? We rush people back, they get injured again, which fuck us even more.
If we somehow manage to get through this Real Madrid game, we're in a great position.
We are not, bro. You have then Leverkusen or Atletico Madrid waiting. Then you have what is Arsenal, Milan, Inter Milan or something waiting. And then you have in the final, semi-final, Barcelona or Liverpool. We're not in a great position. We have the worst fucking way to the Champions League final ever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on a minute, bro.
Hang on a minute.
We won the treble after beating Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Inter Milan.
We did, yes. And this would be an even tougher one, bro. You have to be...
It will be tougher, man. But I'm up for the challenge, mate.
Not in our worst season in 15 years, bro.
Nah, I'm ready for the
challenge. Be realistic, bro.
I'm ready for the challenge,
man.
I'm ready for the challenge, mate. Yeah, I'm ready for the challenge.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Go challenge,
all
bro.
The big results that we've fucked this year, Diaz hasn't played a single one, mate, yeah? Diaz didn't play against PSG. Diaz didn't play against Arsenal. Diaz didn't play against Sporting Lisbon. Diaz didn't play against Feyenoord, yeah? Diaz didn't play against Brentford. Diaz didn't play in any of these games. Why? Because when he plays, shit like that don't happen, mate. Now, I'm not saying if Diaz plays, we'll win. I'm saying we've got a chance, mate. Fact check me, bro. I've been doing this is my 6th stream of the day, bro. I've done this. You think I'm a novice? I've done this 6 streams today, bro.
You said wait. You said that Diaz didn't play PSG. That's a lie. He started that game.
No, don't be shameless.
He started that game. I'm sorry.
No, don't be shameless. You know full well what I'm talking about. Don't be shameless.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Don't be shameless.
I'm just saying he did play that game. And
did he play in the second half when we conceded all 4 goals?
No, and he played against United where we lost. You remember? He played that.
Oh, the one where one player single-handedly sabotaged.
And then he played against Juventus where we lost that. You remember?
Yeah, I remember that game.
You remember? Good.
Yeah.
But
a lot of the games where we capitulated big time, he didn't play.
Well, and then he played against Liverpool where we lost. You remember?
Yeah, but that's different, bro.
That's not different.
That's different, bro. I'm talking about the big games where we got cooked. We didn't get cooked in those games.
We did, bro.
We didn't get cooked.
You're being shameless now.
I'm not being shameless. We didn't get cooked. We didn't get cooked off Juventus, bro. We got beat fair and square, but we didn't get cooked. We got
because we sucked, bro.
Huh?
Because we sucked, and he was playing.
Nah.
Let's just not do that where you say all is good when he's there, because it's not. It's still a shit season.
All is much better when he's there. You agree with that?
I agree with that.
You agree that if with Diaz in the team, we've got a better chance of beating Real Madrid.
I agree.
So,
but I'm still saying, don't rush him back for that game.
Okay, we'll see. Let me finish off these super chats, y'all. Big up to Bevo, man, who sent 2 in. He says, what did he say? Can't read it. Yes, lads, Barella in the summer. We have already poked. Yo, remember this, says Bevel. Let's see, man. He can be my all-rounder, bro. Yeah, I still want a Baena or a Verts or someone like that, but he can be my all-round player. I need another one on top of that. He also says, big up, lads. Right back needed. Nunes jumps too early and gets dusted. Cancelo style, innit? Happens load recently. Barella in the summer. Remember this. We have already poked, says Bevel. So he's poked twice. He's poked twice, bro. Yeah, mate, I'd love Barella as my all-rounder, then go get me Baena as a more creative player, and I think that'd be an unbelievable window. And the thing is with that as well, yeah, that wouldn't even cost that much, would it? Baena's like £50 million because he's got a release clause, and what Barella probably getting for like what 75? So what are you talking like 125 million to get the pair, get a right back, call that 50 million? You're probably talking what 170, 175, 180, and then you just need to then replace a goalkeeper if Ederson leaves. But that's like for like, yeah.
So you wouldn't spend the money on Guimaraes, but you would spend them on Barella, who's a year old almost.
I get either, bro.
No, I'm just saying. You said earlier, he's too old. Don't spend the money on him.
Yeah,
and now you want to spend the money on a player who's 1 year older.
Oh fuck, man!
I'm sorry, bro. You're flip-flopping all that. You're jumping around, man.
He's Barella 29, yeah.
No, he's turning 28 in 4 days.
All right, so he's what? He's 6 months older than Bruno.
No. Guimaraes just turned 27 in mid-November, so he's 9 months older. And you'd rather spend the money on him than Guimaraes, who's a proven Premier League player.
I'd rather have Bruno. But Bruno G is probably going to be more expensive than Barella.
I don't think so.
I think so. Newcastle are not going to want to sell Bruno G, bro.
If they don't make the Champions League, which I don't think they will, I think they sell him. I think they'd rather sell him when they have Tonali and Joe Linton than Isak. That's how I feel about it. I think that's what they want to do. They sell him.
Potentially. I don't know, man. But I want someone in that mold of a Barella, a Bruno G, someone that can do a bit of everything. Yeah. And then I want that player to come in, and I want an attacking midfielder. I want a right back, and then I'll assess the other positions, at the situation. So centre back, I'm assessing at the end of the year. I've not made my mind up on a centre back yet. Yeah, I'm conflicted. On a centre back because these two signings have got me confused. And Bar's got me confused. These three signings have got me like, hang on a minute. Yeah. Let me calm it down here a second. Yeah. I'm not 100% saying that we definitely need to go out and sign a centre back. I'm saying, let me chill. Let me assess the situation in June, July, and then I'll decide. Here's what I'm saying, right? If Pep doesn't trust these two young Donnies, now to the end of the season, I'm signing a new centre-back. If Stones or Ake get no more injuries, yeah, I'm signing a new centre-back. But I'm waiting until the summer until I make that decision. The goalkeeper depends on Ederson. If Ederson wants to stay, cool, keep him. If he doesn't want to stay, all right, we need to get a new one, and that'll be really sad because I'm absolutely convinced that when he leaves, we'll get a goalkeeper and he'll be nowhere near the level of Ederson. And all these people that hate on him will be they'll have to hold that. And I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I don't think we need an attacker other than a creative midfielder. I don't think we need another winger. I'm happy with the forward line of Bob, Doku, Savio, Mamouche. Foden can play there as well. I just think get that attacking midfielder. I think Baena's a shout, man. If you can't get Verts, I think Baena's a shout because not only can he play in the middle, he can play left wing as well. So another great signing, and he's 50 million quid. It's 50 million quid, and this guy is.
But is he proven though? Is he? I know he had a very good season last season, but he's not exactly slamming it this season.
Yeah, but he plays for fucking Villarreal or whatever.
I'm just saying that we need top quality players, bro. We don't need any mediocrity.
No, I agree. But if you can't get Verts, Musiala, or the Simmons guy, I ain't seen too much of, then you are going to have to go down the list, isn't it? You start at the top of the list. So you go to Leverkusen and you go to Verts and say, all right, lad, do you fancy it? If he says yeah, mint, sign the dotted line. If he says no, okay. Musiala, you right, mate? You fancy it? No. Okay, you got to drop your Simmons. You fancy it? No. You got to go down the list. You start at the top. Yeah. And you work your way down until you get to the fucking one that eventually says, yeah, you get the best you can get, mate. You get your, oh, by the way, yeah, that El Hilali, bro. Yeah, have you heard of this guy? The right back.
From Espanyol.
Yeah. Bro.
I've heard about him, but I haven't.
This guy, yeah. This guy.
I saw him play against Real Madrid, but that's the only time I saw him play.
This guy might be him, guys.
Really?
This guy, El Hilali, bro. Yeah, apparently this guy stonks. This guy stonks that big, mate. It might be the one we keep our eye out on, but we need a right back, mate. I want a Kyle Walker style right back, man. Someone big, strong, fast. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone who can defend, man.
Who's not getting injured as well. We don't need any
with a
more
good injury record.
I
need defenders that can defend, mate. That treble year has infected me, mate. Yeah. Before that, I was chilling. Now, I need defenders that know how to defend. That treble year was amazing, man. But it's unfortunately altered the way I view defenders. Yeah. I need players that can defend because that treble year now.
You always felt safe that year, even when we were leading 1-0. You're like, no one is scoring against us. Now I'm not even feeling safe with 3-0 up, bro. I'm like, one goal now and we're fucked.
Facts. I'm not safe anymore. Horrible. That treble year, we were so safe every game. Oh yeah, 1-0. Yeah, exactly, man. Predicting 1-0 wins. We go into game predicting a 1-0 win. Imagine if I did a watch along now before the game. I go, chat, I reckon we're going to win this 1-0. The chat would cook me. The chat would cook me. They'd be like, what are you talking about? 1-0. You're waffling, bruv. Yeah, but back then, man, back in the good old days, yeah, the good old days, we could predict 1-0 wins. And looking at Walker, Akanji right back, Diaz and Stones and Ake, you just lock it up, man. You know, it's crazy, bruv. It is crazy. It is a madness. Yeah, we'll have to see what right back we're going to get linked to, man. Maybe we'll go back in for Cambiasso. I mean, that's the logical one, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably, I guess the price would also drop a bit in the summer.
Well, you think so, innit? What's his contract situation? Do you know?
No, it's until 2029 or something.
Oh, so it's long. Help us.
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the Juventus are saying in the summer, man. They wanted 75 million quid, mate, which was never ever
so much. Yeah,
it was never going to happen. City not paying 75 million.
55 is like reasonable, I think.
Exactly. That was pounds, man. But all right, let me finish these chats, man, before you dip, bro.
Yeah.
Big up to big up to Steam, man. Says, who the fuck vaccinated you? I can't believe this, bro. I'm just saying, man. Real Madrid ain't that, bro. And if we play Diaz, we got a chance, mate. We got a chance. If we don't, we're getting absolutely rinsed. Yeah, absolutely rinsed. But yeah, maybe I've been vaccinated today. Big up to you, bro. Great show last night as well, man. Great show last night, bro. Big up to RML as well. Says Echeverry is the creative answer. Listen, Echeverry, watch again tomorrow, 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. UK time. We will be doing a live watch along of Echeverry again tomorrow. This guy's been absolutely stunning in this Sudamericano tournament. He's probably been player of the tournament from what I've seen. And we will be watching him again tomorrow, man, because he is cooking on premium gas. So yeah, that'll be fun. Big up to Tone, bro. Says, evening, lads. We're winning the Champions League. There it is. Never change, mate. Yeah, never change, pal. Never change, mate.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it. I feel it. I can. He's cooking.
He's cooking.
He's cooking, bro.
He's cooking, my friend.
Big up Tone. Big up Michael.
Is that the real Tone? Was it the real Tone?
Yeah, I think that's Tone. Plus, it's a super chat that Tom would say we're winning the Champions League. Completely delusional take. It's a joke. It's a joke, guys. Big up to Michael. Says we're going to get Wharton, by the way. 6 homegrown players may go. Says Michael. Yeah, I am going to do that. I'm going to have a look at our homegrown status and see exactly what's going on because, of course, you know Walker's going. That's 1 homegrown player. Yeah. Ake or Stones might go. Yeah. That's 2. Grealish is probably going to go. That's 3.
Yeah.
So we need to look into that. So I will do that. I was gonna do it tonight, man, but I can't be asked. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow sometime. We'll have a look into it and work it out, man. We was all right, but now all these new signings are coming in. We've got and obviously the rules are different. Premier League rules, UEFA rules are different on homegrown. So we'll have to have a look into it as well. Hear me out. Grealish right back won't happen, but could work with the way Nunez plays. Slows play down too. Yeah, I mean
That's outrageous, that one.
Grealish is finished, man. He's finished. So he ain't playing. He won't play midfield. He won't play left wing. He won't play right wing. He's here now just to collect the cash and then leave. Hopefully, he gets a good move in the summer. I want him to do well wherever he goes, but he is.
Don't you think a deal to Tottenham would be like the most, like with the biggest possibility? Like
potentially, yeah, potentially, bro. Potentially, it could be the one. The thing is, I don't know. Maybe. I think they do need a left winger as well, man. They will get someone. He'll get a good move, man. He'll end up at a decent club, mate. But I don't know. Where he's going to go. But I think he'll end up somewhere decent. He might leave the country, man. He might do a walker and get off. But who's going to pay 300 grand a week? We might have to fund some of the wages, mate. Because no one's going to pay him 300k a week, mate.
No, definitely not.
No. Buzzing. Anything else you got, bro?
No. I'll be at the Brighton game, so if anyone is going, hit me up. I'll be going with Daps. I invited LB, but as always, he's a pussy. He doesn't want to go to games anymore. He's afraid of people. He's shy.
I've actually worked out. I think I'm going to go to the Wolves game. I had a look before the fixtures.
I'm going to the Wolves game as well, bro.
Are you actually going?
I'm going. Yeah.
I've already said I'm going to a game this year. I think we're going to a Wolves.
Go to a Wolves game, bro. Yes. Fuck yeah. We'll go out then.
Yeah. All right, bro.
Yeah. I'm bringing the lads as well. So everyone from Casper, all that. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
All right, bro. Good. Nice one for coming on, man.
No problem. Have a great evening. Talk to you. Bye, chat.
See you there. Yo, chat, man. Smash these likes up. Sai is done an hour. Yeah, we're live. We're still live. Yeah, this is our 7th stream of the day. We've been streaming all day. We're absolutely cooked. My eyeballs are on fire. Yeah, my skin is red raw, but we continue going, man. Yeah, and now we're going to bring on the next guest of the show on HLP Channel. W. Hamza. What's going on, bro? Let's go, man. What's happening? Oh, but you're muted, man. Hamza, bro, you're muted, innit?
See, that's why my head's gone. That's why my head's gone completely. Like I said, yo, I'm so glad you invited me to the show. Yeah, big up every single one who are here. Make sure you like and subscribe to LB. LB is doing a top job here, man. Top job. And big up to every single Man City fans there. Every single one of you. You know what? It's been a stressful few months for us, man. But we have to talk the truth. We have to speak the truth. Yeah? Forget this copium. Tell the truth, man.
That's fact,
no matter what.
Me and you been on the front lines, innit? Fighting this war, bro. Well, I feel like we kind of won, bro, because in the end, yeah, we got Kuzanov, obviously, who you really wanted. I've seen your tweets about Kuzanov and that. You was gassed about him. You got Vita Hayes, who I've not seen a lot of, but looks exciting. Let's see what happens. Mamouche is cold.
Yep.
Cold baller, yeah. And then obviously we got this Gonzalez in, who I'll be real, I don't really know too much about this guy, Gonzalez. But from what I'm reading, what I'm seeing online, looks like he can help us, bro, because that's what we need right now, bro, is helping it. We need help, bro, because that midfield is struggling. Yeah, Kovacic, Gundo, but now they're struggling, bro. They're trying, but they can't do what's required at this level. And we needed help. We needed reinforcements, man. And I'm sure that Gonzalez is going to help that, man. But yeah, what have you made of the transfer business, bro? But especially Kuzanov, bro, because I know you well wanted him. You told, in fact, you're the first person to tell me about this guy. When you DM me about this guy, you thought, LB, this is the guy, man. We need to get him. This was in like December time. I was like, who the fuck is this guy, bro? And then we signed him. I was like, yo, Hamza cooking, man.
Listen, this guy, I think he will be one of the top defenders. I think the thing that I saw one thing. And guys, I saw one thing. Like we lack that fighting spirits. Like, you know, that fight. Yeah, you lose the game, but you're coming out there fuming. That was Man City. City will never lose. They'll be fuming. Do you know why? Because they're not used to losing. And if we were on the pitch, you'd fight to the end. You'd see Rodri, you know, the companies, you know, Fernandinho's, you know, they were tough guys, man. I don't accept that. Diaz, they're tough. I give them credit winning 4 in a row. But I just saw this season, bro, everyone needs to bully us. Everyone bullies us. Like, we're bullied. We're bullied. If you want to beat Man, just bully them. Bully them off the ball. You know what I'm trying to say? We're too nice. So I see this young guy who everyone's hyping in France, young 19-year-old, you know. He was like, he came there. He's physical. He's aggressive. He closes down early. And you know one thing about young people, young players, they want to win. They want to establish themselves. And sometimes you see it from the young age, whether the guy is just a fighter. Like Wayne Rooney was just young. You could see he just loves winning. He loves fighting. There are guys who just are like that. Kusanov is one of them. You know what I'm trying to say? I see a young 19-year-old with a bandage on his head, bleeding, taking man of the match performance against PSG, dunking on Dembele, who destroyed us. And what's his name? All the strikers, man of the match. And he was bleeding, still wanted to play, and he came on and still played. I see that and I'm thinking, that's what we need. We need sometimes new blood. And I'm seeing LB, I'm seeing a team that's, you know, if you look at a defense, like I'm looking 8. I said one thing, LB, yeah? There's one there up in that page, Man City website. And I just went to the defense. And you know, he had players, he had 8. And I looked at it, I thought, hold on, 8 defenders. I looked there and I saw Esbrand. And I said, Esbrand never plays. I don't have a problem.
He doesn't play, bro.
But he doesn't play. So we're already 7 down. I'm thinking, okay. Yeah. Then I look at there, I think Kyle Walker is older. I'm thinking, okay.
Exactly,
he's
bro.
not having a great season. Yeah. Then I see Stones and Ake there. So I start raising issues with Martin and all that. I'm saying, listen, Martin, there's only 3 reliable guys. We play every 3 days.
Yeah.
Don't you see the problem already?
This is why, bro, in the summer I said we need to sign another defender, bro, because people will say to me, we've got 7 defenders, LB, that's enough. I said, no. I said, you're not looking. You're looking at the number and going, we got 7, that's fine. You're not looking at the individuals within the 7. You get me? And like you're saying, bro, Walker was already finished last year, and we kept him this year. Rico Lewis, half of our fan base don't even think he's a right back. Yeah. Stones is never fit. Ake's never fit. And let's be honest. Let's be real here, yeah? Akanji has been outperforming his sort of like baseline level for the last 2 years. So at some point, be honest, Akanji was always going to take a little bit of a dip anyway because he was outperforming. That's why we needed to get that extra defender in the summer, man. And we got these 2 guys in now. It's good. And the thing is as well, just quickly, them defenders that we've got, a lot of them are pretty soft, passive style defenders. You know what I mean? Like if you go back to the treble year, like prime, we had Ake, we had Diaz, we had inform fit Stones, we had Walker who was still there. Solid defenders who were tough in the tackle, Whereas now we've not got that. You know what I mean? We're far too soft. And this is why I like this Huzanov, mate, because I don't care if he gets booked now and again, I want to see these players getting stuck in. And by the way, not just the defence, the midfield's just as bad, but we'll get onto that in a minute, This Huzanov, 5 minutes in, bang, takes out Cole Palmer, yellow card. My fucking guy. Come on, this is what I want to see, man. I don't give a shit he got booked. It's what we need, bro.
That's what I needed. And let me take you back to the game. I'll never forget this game. I kept bringing to Martin. I said, Martin, do you remember when you got beaten to Madrid? I said, let me take you back to that game. First leg. We had Walker out. Stones just played and he wasn't fully fit. And we had to sub him out. And Stones was subbed out. We were winning the game comfortably. Fernandinho came on, tried to play right back, cooked. Vinicius turned him, bang. Bro, that game we should have won like 7-1, 7-0.
Correct.
We went to the second leg, bro. Walker had an injection. Stone wasn't fit. Laporte wasn't fit. Guess what? with I think 2 or 3. Diaz was fit. I think Cancelo was fit. Bro, we were short that day. I remember. And we just made 2-3 players made it. And guess what? We got knocked out. We came back. We played Wolves. Remember, we played Wolves. Yeah? We played Wolves. And that's when De Bruyne scored 4 goals. De Bruyne scored 4 goals. Our defense, Walker was out. Stones was out. I remember our defense was missing, yeah? And we went to the West Ham game, the one Jack Grealish scored. And those talks about our centre-backs were going to be Fernandinho and Rodri. I'll never forget it. Guess what they did? They learned the game. They said, yo, Ake and Stones is always injured. We're getting these guys who are older. Guess what they did? They brought Akanji as an extra centre-back. So when they lost Laporte and lost Cancelo, they just didn't recruit. They didn't add. They became complacent. You know when you keep winning, which is understandable.
That's what happens. It's natural. It's natural. You know what I mean? If you're winning in life, you just go keep winning or fucking winning all the time. Yeah. But at some point you need to go. And listen, unfortunately, sometimes this happens where it takes like a reality check. Sometimes it happens in life where like you go, oh shit. Yeah, I've been eating too much. I need to fucking stop eating and go to the gym. You know, sometimes that happens, man. Yeah. You know, you don't just realize one day. It's when you wake up and you go, shit, I need to do it. And this is kind of what's happened to us, man. We got greedy. Yeah, we was feasting too much, and then one day we woke up and gone, shit, man. We need to go back to the gym and get stuck in again. And that's what we're doing now. The one thing I always say about this year, though, Hamza, I've had my fair criticisms about this because I think it's really poor the way it's been handled. Yeah. But I always had faith in this January window that they'd get the job done. You know what I mean? I remember being on, we did a show, I think we've done some spaces as well. I said, I think we'll get 3 or 4 players in this window because I believed that they would. Now, obviously, we got 2 senior and 2 non-senior, but these non-senior players are still going to be active in the squad. And they tried to get Cambiasso. They're not going to pay 75 million. I understand that. Again, intent was there. We tried to do it. And it's a start. And I think what we've done, for me, I think it gets us top 5, which is Champions League. Yeah, and it makes Viana's job a little bit easier for the summer. He's still got a big job to do. Viana, he's coming into a huge rebuild, but it just took a little bit of that pressure off, and now he can just focus on a couple of those positions, man. But like for me, like we need to kick on now in the summer, mate. We got to keep pushing it. We got to keep on getting these players in, try and get them in before the Club World Cup, and
but the key thing is that you know that defense. Worrying is. When did you start getting worried? I want to see, when did people realize? I was like, yo, first we needed Rodri. Then the Tottenham game. Then it was the Brentford one. People started raising eyebrows. Then it was the Brighton one. Then the Feyenoord. I thought, yo, 3-0 up at Etihad. I thought, okay, that one I just knew straight away. I said, okay, you can't. And then I start seeing United one. Individual errors. You know, individual errors has cost us big time. One of the biggest errors is individual errors. Yeah. And individual errors has cost us big.
But why is that? Because that's nothing to do with
complacency.
Why is that happening? Because you can't really put that down to Pep. You can't put that down on the board. That is just individual mistakes. Why are they making individual mistakes? What can you put that down to?
I think one thing is fatigue. When you have a small squad, and if you have a small squad, and remember, City always win every game, every season. We win the Premier League in the last game of the season. We're chasing the league title. We're chasing the FA Cup final. We're chasing Champions League, bro. Every 3 days, bam, 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 bam. If you keep using the same players, and I'm telling you, every wake up Monday, oh, bro, we just played Monday, relax today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Champions League, next day, 2-3 days, Saturday, bro, it's a physical game. It's a physical. You need a big squad. Now you need numbers because anyone can go missing. When you start utilizing these players, they start picking little niggle injury. They're not quicker. They're more physically tired. Man City players, not only they finished the Premier League, there's been 2 major tournaments that's happened. World Cup, Man City took all the players to World Cup.
We had the most
all Man City players, and they all play. Every City player play. They play. They're the key guys in the national team. Then they came back. Then they won Euros again. A lot of our players won Euros. We produce more players. So what happens? The players having little breaks. They come back. And again, let's go. 2-3 days. So what happened? It leads to fatigue, injuries. Then they're coming back. They're not confident. What's happened? We lost 3 games, more pressure. 4 games, we're losing. 5 games, we're losing. And imagine the great manager of Pep Guardiola is there. And you look at this and say, because these players won you 4 in a row. They're not bad players. Overnight, they just didn't become bad players. Overnight, they become worn out. They become physically tired. And guess what? It comes back to that small squad. When you keep utilizing and cutting and also selling quality, and you don't replace and you don't bring quality in to rest them, guess what, man? They're human beings. They're vulnerable. They're vulnerable.
Facts,
and that's what I always come to, the recruitment. But they get it. They've put their hand up. We were right before me and you, LB. We said big squad is what you need. Pep thought small squad. Listen, small squad is very dangerous. When you have 2-3 injuries, you're finished. Now, when Walker's older, KDB's older, Gundogan is older, Stone's injury prone, Ake's injury prone, bro, it becomes too many, man. It becomes too many. You're then left with us. How many? Pep cannot even. No manager can work with that. It's impossible. That's why they've gone in straight away. They've put their hand up, and I believe they made the right thing. It's okay to make mistakes, but the best thing is to put your hand up and say, "Yo, I made mistakes. Let me learn from it." And that's why they brought Kusanov. They brought Reis quickly. I want to see them. I want to see these boys playing the Leyton Orient game. I need to get their confidence back.
Throw them in, man. Throw them in, bro.
Throw them in, man.
Because the thing is as well, here's the thing, let's be honest here, chat, as well, right, with these guys here. Stones is probably going to get injured within a month. Yeah? He's probably going to get injured within a month, right? So at some point, you're going to have to throw these guys in at some point, And what is the point in spending 30 million each on these guys for people to say, oh, we can't throw him in? Fuck, you spent 30 million quid on him. What do you mean we can't throw him in, mate? Yeah, someone's just going to get injured at some point. So throw him in against Leyton Orient, right? That's going to be a tough game as well, by the way, because it's away from home. The gaff will be packed out, The pitch, I don't know what the pitch is like, right? Yeah, but I imagine it's not the greatest pitch in the world, like just off of like standard shit, but it might be good. I don't know. Throw him in there, and then at least they've got a game. Because let's be honest, we all kind of know this. As sad as it is to say, Stones is probably going to get injured soon, and Diaz is probably, whether you agree with it or not, when Diaz is back, he will be back in that starting 11. He will be rushed back in because without him, we're awful, right? So he'll be rushed back in. That'll probably lead to him getting injured again. Throw these guys in, man. Yeah, we spent £30 million on these guys each. I want to hear you got to be careful. Fucking
no. Play them, man. It gets them confidence to play. The more they play, they will get better. Kusanov made a little mistake, but guess what? After that, he came up. He started playing the ball. He didn't change his game. He bodied Jackson off. He's only 90. He's only going to get better. Play them. Constantly play them. They will only get better. You're going to see. To me, the key thing to this now is, listen, stop being weak. Fight, man. Minimum you need, LB, is fight with pride.
Yeah, I know. And
Don't go down.
That is something that is frustrating me, is how soft this team is. And, the thing is as well, the people can't even get upset about it because the players have said it themselves. This is not a toxic or negative view. The players are saying it. Kevin De Bruyne said it. We're a soft team. Yeah, all the stats say it. The stats back it up. You know what I mean? And I think slowly we're trying to recover that by buying Huzanov, getting him in the side. Obviously, Gonzalez will help. Yeah, Mamouche will just naturally help because he's quicker and he'll probably get stuck in and that. And like I say, man, I'm quite optimistic for next year, bro. I'm quite excited for next year. As much as people might not think it, but unfortunately, the short-term results are making me very sort of like down and depressed and negative. However, my long-term view is pretty optimistic. I like the business that we've done. I think the signings that we're going to get in the summer, I think we're going to go big. I think it's going to be a big window because it needs to be a big window. My one thing is here, is I hope to get rid of the players that need to be moved on in a respectful way, not in a toxic, get them out of the fucking football club and never want to see them again. In a respectful way, I hope they move the players on that need to be moved on.
Fact.
Which is for me, Grealish, Gundogan. I think Bernardo's time has come to go to Benfica, and maybe one of Ake or Stones if they can't stay fit. And then obviously Edison just depends on whether he wants to stay or not. But I really want him to stay. I hope they get rid of the players that they need to get rid of and buy new players that can come into the starting 11. And if they do that, we'll win the league next year. Because the thing is, Hamza, Arsenal are not a serious club. And now Liverpool. They're not serious. Yeah. This is why it's so easy for us to fucking farm this Premier League, mate. Yeah, easy. When we take it seriously and we do what we need to do in the transfer window, which we have done in the past, we'll farm this league, mate, year after year, because they're not serious. If we take our foot off the gas, like we have done this summer, shit happens. You get an injury to Rodri, bang, you've lost the league.
Fact.
But if we're serious in the window, we'll win the league, man, because they're not serious, man. Liverpool spent £10 million in the summer and they're about to lose 3 players on a free contract. And Arsenal are in another title race and they've signed no one again.
No,
they're not serious, bro.
They're not. I think that's why I look at this and thinking, yo, guys, if they didn't take advantage when City are weak this season, because Pep is a winner. Pep is a winner. This is why I had confidence. I said, when you see Pep, any other manager, LB, you win 4 in a row. I've seen Klopp win all these Wenger and all that. They win 2 in a row. They become, or Wenger wins 1 in a row, complacent. Klopp wins 1, complacent, stubborn. Pep won 4 in a row. It rattled him not to win the other. He's a born winner. He's a natural born winner. You can see.
So Khaldoon, bro. So Khaldoon.
Khaldoon Mubarak. These guys are born winners. So for me to see them, to go straight away, Mamouche is banging in Bundesliga. We're going to pay up. Come here. Mamouche looks a good player. He's making the right runs. We just need to pick him up. He's cutting in. He's already second game. He needs to adjust, but he's already doing it. I think other than score, he nearly scored. He nearly assisted against Arsenal with that cross. Yeah. Vardy hit the post. Yeah. The other game, he nearly scored. He was ruled offside. He's able to pounce. I think they're going to play together and they're going to build. And I think the best thing that happened to us, LB, I want to say, the biggest L happened to us. Obviously, we had to go through this pain. Yeah. But the best thing to have happened to us, and I believe, LB, if Pep had won 5 in a row, he's leaving. He's leaving because there's nothing to motivate him, LB. The fact that he's lost,
yeah.
You know, the fact that as soon as I saw him, how stressed he was, I said, I guarantee he's a winner. He ain't leaving. The way that the media have portrayed, oh, Pep, oh my God, you're getting beat. Pep is more motivated. The organization is more motivated. They're shown in this window. They ain't going to go down. They're going to come back up in the summer. And they've signed 4 in space of 3-4 weeks. 3-4 weeks only. Summer, bigger window, they're signing. They've already targeted Cambiaso. That's going to be early already. That's going to be sealed. They're already looking at the targets. Who are the big targets? So you're right.
That window before the Club World Cup as well, bro, yeah? We can go to players and say, listen, this, because a lot of people don't rate this Club World Cup, yeah? And I get it, right? But it's only every 4 years, right, this Club World Cup, yeah?
Yeah.
It's going to be a big tournament, whether or not you like it as a fan. And I'm not saying I'm sitting here like gassing it up. I'm just saying it's every 4 years, right? You could go to a player before that tournament starts, because one of the transfer windows opens before that tournament starts, and say, listen, we want you to join Manchester City, but if you also join, you'll get to play in this Club World Cup. Yep. That's going to be a rare thing. Now, people might go, nah, players are not going to care about that. But I don't know, man. It could pop off. Yeah, it could pop off. And if you could go to the player and like, listen, mate, come join us now. We guarantee you're going to get in and you'll play this Club World Cup. It could be a selling point, bro. I don't know if it is. It could be.
City is a big club. City, Madrid, what great. It's a huge club. Like to play for Pep Guardiola, Manchester City. Bro, it's like the top of the creme de la creme. Bayern, Real Madrid, and Man City are the biggest club in the world, in world football, whether we like it or not. They've been there. They've been dominating Europe. They've been, at least, even if we haven't won, we've always been there. Madrid fear us. We respect Madrid. Our names always pop in. If you say, who are going to be favorites to win the UEFA Champions League before this season had happened, people say Man City, Real Madrid. Man City, Real Madrid. Man City, Real Madrid. People want to play for Manchester City. When City knock like that, you come. City is not like any other football club. It's not like Arsenal. Arsenal is not going to guarantee a trophy. Yeah? Liverpool, fair enough. They can win you, but they don't constantly. They don't have a manager who's got CV of guaranteeing you trophy. It's only Manchester City. Only City need to do and knock. That's why I don't believe this. That's why I don't believe this when people say to me, "Oh, you know, Florian Wirtz has put Liverpool ahead of my..." Bro, it's a joke, man. Like, are you joking? Florian Wirtz would want to play for Arne Slot or Pep Guardiola. Who do you want to be associated with your player? Pep Guardiola. Who do you want to play for?
Well, that's what I think, bro. But that's the news that we're getting, isn't it? That apparently he
That's
doesn't
fake
want to be here,
news.
man.
It's all BS. Are you joke? Rivaldo came out in the summer. I read an article. He said, if Bruno Gomes leaves Newcastle, there's only 2 clubs he must join: Real Madrid, Man City. These are the greatest players are saying this because they know. And we're showing ambition. We're not making. Look at Liverpool. They don't even back the manager. So the only way to join, and if you want to win something, come to this football club. Come to this. I think we'll get the right things. Hugo Viana, fantastic. We need fresh faces. I need him to get the. But that issue about who goes, that's a tough one.
Who would you let go? Who would you let go?
You know what? This is.
You gotta let Grealish go, bro, because Pep don't like him no more.
Fact. I think if you're taking 300k a week, yeah, you have to be the main one of the main guys.
I let him go and I let Bernardo go. That's 600 grand a week.
Yeah, Bernardo for wages, but there's something about Bernardo. I'll keep him.
I wouldn't keep him.
I don't know. I might be wrong. What do you guys think? Bernardo.
Chat, would you let Bernardo Silva go on? Nah, I'd let him go back to Benfica like he's always wanted to do. He's 300 grand a week. Cash is saved.
You're right.
He's always wanted to go back to
Benfica. LD, do you know one thing he guarantees you? He's the only player that guarantees you. Have you ever seen Bernardo injured? Have you ever seen Bernardo injured?
No.
He's always there every 3 days. The only reason why you're not seeing the top level, he's fatigued, he's exhausted. You've used and abused him for 2 years, every 3 days. He doesn't get injured. So to me, I would keep him. But if you say for wages, then you have to get an elite player. If you lose him, you have to give me a name that is elite. That is elite. What about KDB? What do you think about KDB? That's a big subject. That's a hard one,
bro. I don't know.
Remember, big organizations have to make a smart decision, not an emotional decision.
I know it's not emotional, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I do, bro. I don't know. Bro, one day I watch a game, yeah, and I'm like, how the frick are we letting this guy leave? Yeah, what a joke. And then I watch him in the next game, and I'm like, I don't think he's still got 6 months to go. He's going to be 34 next year. And I'm like, bro, I really struggle, man, on making that decision. I flip-flop on that every week, bro. I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't know what to do with Kevin De Bruyne. I honestly don't know what to do with him. But if you got Grealish, Bernardo, KDB, that's £1 million per week of wages that you could go and launch on someone else.
Facts.
That's a lot of fucking cash, mate.
Yeah.
Especially if you're talking about the Musialas of this world, the Florian Wirtz of this world, yeah? Because they're going to command 300 minimum.
300,000. Right? Yeah,
minimum.
Yeah.
So that's £1 million a week that you can save.
Yeah.
The accountants will love it, man.
If you make the decision, let me tell you, if you make the decision of selling KDB, you have to get elite.
I agree.
You cannot go and say, I'm hearing names like Sudakov. Hey, I'm hearing Sudakov.
Yeah.
I would get, Bernardo goes, I'll get Baena. I understand. Baena is what, 35, 40 million, fine, young.
Yeah.
But KDB is that name. When you get rid of him, you need a game changer. Because he changed the game.
You need a game changer.
You can't just go and shop at Aldi and Lidl. I've always said that. You can't. You have to get a game changer. And it happened to AC. Do you remember the AC Milan squad that got older at the same age? They had Pirlo old, Clarence Seedorf old, Gattuso was old, Maldini was old, Yabstam was old. They had this, Inzaghi was old. They all got old. And the biggest mistake AC Milan said is we never started replacing them early. They just got hold of them, all of them together. But then one season, he capitulated. Finished. So you have to make that clever decision. KDB goes, and you respect him. Say, KDB, you either take a wage cut, 150 a week. I know this is gonna be hard, or otherwise I need that. Musiala.
Yeah. Listen, I think what I do is, right, listen, I think I'm looking at the Wirtz. Okay, so here's the thing with the two players, right? Wirtz doesn't sound like he really wants to leave Germany, right? Doesn't sound like he wants to leave. It sounds like he wants to stay in Germany, yeah? I agree. If KDB leaves, for me, you have to try your best to get Wirtz or Musiala.
Fact.
You have to, because you're absolutely spot on. If you're letting KDB go, you've got to try and get one of those guys. If you can't get one of them in, yeah, if you can't get Wirtz in because he says, listen, I just don't want to leave Germany, mate. I'm staying here, right? Musiala, I don't think, wants to stay at Bayern long term. Yeah. He's already got a year left on his contract. He's putting a release clause in, yeah, from day one, yeah, of 140 million, which isn't even that expensive, really, when it is in this day and age. I think if Musiala signs this new contract, right, I think you speak to Musiala and say 2026, 2027, so next summer, what he's saying. And if he says, yeah, I keep Kevin De Bruyne for 1 year, reduced wages, I bring in a Baena or someone else to play alongside Kev because Kev won't be able to play every game. And then in 2026, let Kev go and get Musiala.
Yeah, that's a smart move. That's
basically, if you can't get Wirtz or Musiala, I'd keep Kevin De Bruyne. But I'd still buy somebody else as well. I'd still buy another creative player. So whether it's Simmons, whether it's Baena, whether it's whoever. Yeah, Sudakov, cool, yeah. But you can't replace Kevin De Bruyne with a Sudakov, yeah? They've got to come in alongside him. And then Kevin De Bruyne leaves next summer, you bring in Musiala. But if it was me, I would do everything in my power to convince Florian Wirtz to join this football club. Because for me, he is you've got Echeverri. Facts, you do have Echeverri coming in as well. That's a good point. Good, I think Florian Wirtz is the most similar style of player to Kevin De Bruyne out there in terms of he's a creator, he's on the ball. I would do everything possible. Let him live in Germany and fly him in for the games if needs be. Yeah, because he for me is the long-term De Bruyne replacement.
And Bayer Leverkusen have come out. They've said it. We're not willing to sell to Bayern Munich.
They don't want to do it.
They don't want to. And to me, remember when Aguero left? Who are we linked with? Remember Sky Sports were linking us to one striker. I'll never forget it. I nearly had a heart attack. I thought, take me to hospital.
No,
Danny Ings. They said Danny Ings.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
My days. I thought, have some shame. Are we going from Aguero to Danny Ings? People are telling me no, but I'll take him for. I said, Danny Ings. No, don't even touch him. That's not the sign. Thank God we waited because we got Haaland. You see, quality for quality. You have to get quality. You can't go. Look at the example, Nunes. You see that quality on Calvin Phillips. You see the quality we missed. Bang, it cost you. 2 quality sign. We didn't go for that quality signing. Smashed. Guess what? We're paying a price now. Now because of that mistake we did. Yeah? Quality must be quality. KDB carries us. He's the game changer. If someone marks forward KD, Wirtz can create a chance from nowhere. He's only 21, 22. He can play for the next 10 years. You need players like that.
Answer this question. This is a good question, right? Chris has put a challenge forward here. He says, what if Musiala doesn't want to come? You still have to get rid of KDB. He's done, cooked. Signing any of those lesser names is still better than watching KDB fall further off the cliff. Good point. Good challenge. What do you say to Chris?
Fine. If Musiala doesn't want to go, Wirtz is available.
What about if he can't get Wirtz? What about if he can't get Wirtz or Musiala? Do you agree with Chris?
2 years or completely?
No, they just say they don't want to come this summer. They don't say anything about the next. They just say they don't want to come this year.
Then you get 2 quality players. KDB, you either get that like for like, or you get 2 quality good players. 2 good quality players. No KDB like that quality that if you ain't performing, I need this guy. I can interchange you rather than getting one good quality one, because people are just going to slaughter this guy, especially if you get rid of Grealish, especially if you get rid of Bernardo, especially if you get rid of Gundogan. All these guys are going fresh faces. you have to go for that good quality. There's Baena there that you could sign. You know, you could go. I'm pretty sure scouting I can look into like who's another guy who's creating chances, who seems to be very good on the ball. Yeah, you could go and get a good player. To me, I don't know whether that young boy, but I don't rate him. Check you whatever it is, 25 million pounds. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't rate him. And he's not Man City type player. But I watched that guy Enzo something. That Enzo in Stuttgart, the one who we were linked with, the one that we before.
Milo.
Yes,
Milo.
he played in the Olympics. He looked good.
Yeah,
He
Enzo
looked
Milo.
good.
That's that
He
purple
looked
panel guy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Purple
he's
panel.
22-year-old. He's good. He is upcoming. He's a good talent. Stuttgart produced good players. I'm pretty sure Tony Kroos came from Stuttgart and all that stuff. Thing. I'm pretty sure we've got good scouting at Germany. To me, I'd look at him. I'd look at him kind of players and take those kind of players and mold them. Baena, 23. That guy Enzo, bring him on. Bring 3-4 good quality young players who are hungry, who are dangerous. And you can elevate those guys rather than going to sign players who are not quality.
I agree. I think if you can't get Simmons is the only one I don't know about because I've not really watched him. I don't really know much about him. I've never really seen Simmons play football because I've never really watched Leipzig and I've never really watched the Netherlands. So I can't really comment on him. I don't know about that. For me, I'm kind of with you, yeah. If you can't get Wirtz or Musiala, I'm going getting 2 top quality players that can share the workload. Yeah, and spread it out like that rather than getting someone who's at that position but just not good enough. I'd rather get someone who's maybe not an out-and-out creator, bit of an all-rounder, but is quality, like a Bruno G, maybe a Barella. Yeah, but someone Bruno like that.
What about Bruno G cost 100 million? What would you pay for that? I'd disagree.
Pay it straight away, mate.
Seriously? I think it's too much.
Bro, Hamza, man, when you've been vaccinated, bro. What are you talking about, man? Come on, bro. What do you mean?
I think 100 million is too much. I've had that PTSD of triple figures. It's better you get 2 young players because something can happen. He can get ACL. 100 million for 28-year-old. I think Bruno, I would not touch Bruno because of that figure, 100 million. That the 100 million, 60 million. Give me Bruno, I'll take it. But he's 28 years old.
What's the max you would pay for him? What's the max you would pay for Bruno?
65. He's 28. That's why 70. 65. He's only going to be available for 3 years. Not worth it. Not worth it. It's too risky. Too much pressure. Will Bruno be the guy? You can get.
I think Bruno's class, mate. I think he's
get Reinders.
Another player I've not seen.
Ada Goulet sits on the bench for.
He does sit on the bench. He sits on the bench.
Ada Goulet.
What Reinders? How old is that Reinders? Because he's been hyped up a lot
25.
this year. Is he good? Yeah. He's been hyped up a lot, man, Reinders.
Yeah, he's good. He's 24, 25. And I think he wants to put release clause or something. Reinders, he's good. He's very good. So Reinders, Ada Goulet, he's available. He's not happy at Madrid.
Yeah, I know. Apparently the Turkish guys are telling him to leave, isn't it?
Yeah, there you are. That's another one. Young, skillful player. You're Baleba. You know this Baleba. I like this 21, 22, hardworking. They want to get to the top.
I like Baleba.
Yeah. Baleba. Yeah, they're young. Okay, another one I'll give you. There's another guy, Monaco, Camara. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I have. Daddy in the chat tells me about him.
But he covers the ground everywhere. He's a typical Bernardo. Runs up and down, like Kante. Tackles, fights. He's only 21 years old. You go and get those kind of players rather than Bruno. Because Bruno is 100 million. He could be worth 40.
The thing is with Bruno, Benno's on the money here. He's expensive, but he's expensive for a reason. It's because he's a fucking mint player, bro. He's Prem proven. He would come into our team and day one, he would absolutely own that position. He'd own that position at day one. He is a warrior. Yeah, you want to talk about warriors, yeah? Getting stuck in, yeah? That's exactly the player that we're looking for, bro.
100 million, that's the thing. You trust me, you regret the 100 million. You regret it. Because how old do you think Bruno can play until what age? I think
33. For 5 years.
So 4-5. But would you pay 100 million for that?
I probably would pay 100 million for Bruno, but I rate Bruno top level.
Yeah.
I think he is a world-class player. So I would pay 100 million. I get what you're saying. You think it's too much, but I think he's worth it. I think he'd come into our team and elevate us straight away. And I don't think there would be any settling in period. I think he'd just come in and cook straight away. But the thing is, yeah, maybe we could get him for cheaper. If they don't qualify for Champions League, maybe you could get him for 80, 75.
You could get cheaper 80 million for Baleba, 21.
Nah, I don't think you're getting Baleba 85 million, bro. They sold Caicedo 115.
Yeah, I think
and Caicedo's older. This guy's younger, only 21, man.
I think you can get better play. I just think that 100 million you can get 2 players on that. And he's 20. That age, if he was 25, I would understand. It's just that 20. No one invests in a 28-year-old. Like a 28-year-old, he's at the peak in midfield. 29, 30, they're all declining. Midfielders are peaking at 27 like that, and they start going down.
What is this guy? You like him, Tonali? How old's he?
He's the main guy.
I like Tonali.
He's 26. Tonali is the main guy. He fights. Sandro Tonali is the main guy. I like him, in fact. He's 26, I think. Let me check. He's 20. Yeah, he's 20.
24.
24. That's the
24.
That's the name.
Why weren't we signing this guy, man?
That's the guy.
Why did we not sign this guy from fucking Milan, bro? 50 million. Bro, we paid more for Nunes.
Yes. Sandro Tonali. There you are.
Bro.
But I think what I've heard from Nico Gonzalez, I sent you a text message from, there's a guy called Pedro. He used to do YouTube videos, small video on Porto a lot.
Yeah.
So I said, tell me about this guy. Yeah, he said, listen, this guy, even yesterday I was speaking to one of the Barca fans, and he said, you got a good player, and Pep will mold him. He's a very good player on the ball. He's 6'2", he's strong. Yeah, he can beat the press. Bro, he's physical. That's what we need. Bro, our players get pushed off the ball, man. Imagine you had a 5 foot. You know Zubimendi? You know, I washed my hands of Zubimendi. Do you know why? I washed my hands of Zubimendi when I saw us getting beat and getting bullied. I thought, I don't want a guy tiki-taka. I want an Edison or a tall, strong guy. Like, you ain't gonna bully my guy.
You want power, yeah, you want power.
Power, physical, bro. I want you to be like, remember Yaya? Get out of here, man. But those, they run. People fear them, bro. You stop them, it's like a train, non-stop.
Yeah.
You need that. In midfield, you need the power. The guy has to be top quality. Yes.
Have you seen much of this Gonzalez then, or what? What are you saying about this guy? You know your football, man. What about the Gonzalez, bro?
I don't know much about him. I know him from Barca. This is Nico. They sold him because they were in financial trouble. That's the only reason they got rid of him.
Yeah.
And Xavi, and they had Busquets. So they decided to keep Busquets and got rid of this guy. He's gone to Porto, a different league, as a Spanish player from La Masia. We know La Masia produce good quality players. Pep has been scouting this guy for how long? For a couple of years. So Pep they've done the homework. I trust them because they've done the homework for this. They haven't just come with this name from nowhere. They've looked at him. They know what they're bringing in. I think he will surprise a lot of us. When they said Porto, if someone had told me we're signing a player from Porto, I'd have said Varela. That Varela guy.
That's what I thought, bro.
Yeah. Even Stuttgart, I thought the other guy. There's another guy, the midfielder, the one who sits back. What's his name? I forgot.
I know you're about. I remember. Yeah, I know.
Suddenly we came out that we were looking at Enzo, this other guy. So I think they're doing their homework very carefully, and I think it's coming from Hugo Viana. Yes, Stella. It's coming from Hugo Viana. Hugo Viana watches Portuguese league. He's been watching Sporting. He watches Benfica. He knows why he's bringing this signing. Is Hugo Viana signing?
I think so. I think Viana has been involved in the 2 young guns, and I think he's been involved in this guy. I think the only signing that strikes me as a tiki deal is the Mamouche deal. I think the other 3 that we've signed are all Viana. I think Viana's had a big part to play in this. I know some people are saying, some sources are saying it's all tiki. Maybe that's because legally it has to be tiki because fucking Viana's still employed by Sporting Lisbon. So They can't start coming out going, yeah, it's all Viana when he's meant to be working at Lisbon, which is probably why he's quitting his job in now because he's leaving his job early at Lisbon. But I think Viana's been all over these deals. The only one I think that Tiki's done is the Mamouche deal, because the Mamouche deal smells like a Tiki deal, you know. But the other three, I think it probably is. I think it's Viana. I think this Viana guy could cook, you know.
I think he could. Yeah, he's scouting. You see how he's built up Porto's team with lack of funding. He's brought the Pedro Porro, Nuno Mendes that went to 50. Remember they had the right back and left back that were killing it in Sporting.
Yeah,
he signed all Hoyland and all the Goycres. He scouted them. I think to me, he's coming early to the job, and he's already starting to tell them, get this guy Victor Reyes. I think he's told them, yo, sign this guy now. Because if you don't get him now, he's going to a big club and you'll lose a generational player. If you don't sign Kusanov now, he's going PSG looking into it. Get them now because you've got a defensive issue. Someone's looked into this. They're not by people criticizing and say, why did we send two centre back? They've sat back and they've said, our medical team have told them we're getting a lot of injuries from the back line. One goes missing. You have to buy. We need defense. And that's what, for them to get rid of Walker, they must have made that decision. Buy another centre back that you can move a Akanji right back. So to me, I think this is Hugo Viana is impressing me. And this Nico Gonzalez is not a massive name. Is just a player from Porto that Pepper scouted, Pepper's known. Hugo Viana knows how he plays. Yeah. And I think he will do well. He's tall, he's strong, he's physical. And what I'm hearing from is the fact that when he plays with Rodri, it will be a game changer.
Why? What will happen there? Why is it game changer?
I think they will play.
You think they're just going to dominate the midfield because they're so big and strong?
And I think there'll be a partnership in for Spain. I think they might form.
Yeah, because he's never played for Spain. You know that.
He's never
played for Spain. Not the first team. He's played for the academies and that, like under youth age. He's never been capped. Not once.
Yep. Never been capped. And that's what I say. This guy, he'll come into the team. He's physical, strong. Imagine now our midfield will have tall, lanky, strong guys who are physical. No jokes. Rodri goes forward. He stays back. He can score. He can score goals as well. He assists and he scores goals. He's only 23. And he plays with Rodri. They will play for Spain together. It's going to be like, yo, we know how to play together. And Pep has worked it out. I think this signing is a better signing than if we are just a random guy we added. Zubimendi, I think Zubimendi is not strong. I think I see this guy, 6'3", tall, long. And Barca fans wanted to keep him. Barca fans.
Yeah, I've seen that.
They let him go.
They
wanted him to be the Busquets. They wanted to bench Busquets for him when Busquets was getting older. They said, why did you let Nico go? Because they needed the money. They needed the funds. Otherwise, they would not have let him go. And Porto is not a bad club to take a player from Spain. They always take players.
No, 100%. It's easy transition, isn't it? It's an easy transition. You know, you're not moving too far. Probably can speak the same languages, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Easy. The football is probably similar. So, yeah, that's true, man. You know, I'm looking forward to this Nico Gonzalez, bro. You know, the physicality in the league. It's interesting you mentioned that about Zubimendi, bro, about the physicality, because listen, the Zubimendi thing, when I was shouting for Zubimendi, I think we was in panic stations, right? Because if you go back to sort of like October, November, right, when we was just getting cooked every single game, we went on that run, one winning 13, 14 games, one winning 14, horrendous run. I think we was panicking. I was certainly panicking, and we were just throwing names out there. Zubimendi, this guy, fucking get this guy. We were panicking. Really, the Zubimendi shout was never really the true option, because Zubimendi is a 6. Yeah, he's a 6, and that would be good for now until the end of the season. But long term, what are you going to do when Rodri's back? We needed a 6'8", someone that can play both positions. Now, the problem is there's not many good ones out there in that role, and the ones that are good are well expensive. Like the Bruno G. They're really expensive. So this option is a cheaper option, but it's got high potential. He's only 24. He's come through La Masia. He's been doing well at Porto. Guy can chip in with goals and assists, and hopefully when Rodri's out injured, he can do a job at 6. And when they play together, we're going to have 2 players over 6 foot that can actually dominate that midfield. Bro. Dominate that midfield.
That's what I would add on top of that. Guys, these guys are clever on the chat. Big up everyone, man, on the chat, man. This is what I need. You know, they said, if you add Baleba there, hey, bro, forget football, man. Come. Let's go.
I know.
That would be MMA fighting, man. That you know, you would see a different game. Top quality fighters there, man. No one's we would dunk on Declan Rice.
Imagine Rodri, Gonzalez, and Baleba.
We would dunk on them. Like, you know, imagine Yaya, Fernandinho, that powerhouse we used to have. No one needs to bully those guys. Remember?
Yeah.
What we need. Absolutely. With Baleba, oh my God. That's why I will not go for Bruno G. Because Baleba, with this guy 23, Rodri's 27, bro, they'll kill it. They'll kill it. And now you can play whatever it is. That Haaland, Marmoush, there you are. Do your jobs. Here, no one's going past us. And it will be absolutely elite.
No, that's fact. That's fact. People are staying 10 minutes. Yeah, we've still not had the official announcement on Gonzalez from City. But, people, this is the thing. The deadline is 11. However, if the papers are signed, you can still announce it after 11 o'clock, guys. Yeah. But you've got to have the papers sent. Yeah, here you go. This is it. Big up Zohib, bro. Big up Zohib. This is great chat, man. Deadline day, clubs can sign a deal sheet, which is a note confirming a deal has been made, and it buys clubs a couple of more hours to finalize the official paperwork. So long as City get the deal sheet into the Premier League, the FA, whoever it is, you get an extra few hours to sort it out. So it's not technically 11 o'clock, really. You just got to get the deal sheet in, to the Premier League by 11 o'clock. And he's passed his medical, so everything's cool. Everything's going to get done in it. So it should be fine, bro. Yeah, unless they're using the burofax in it. You remember the Barcelona with the burofax?
Hopefully, the fax didn't work. The fax
machine didn't work in it. Hopefully, hopefully these guys are using email, some shit like that. Yeah, and get it sorted. But I'm sure they will. Let me come to some of these super chats. Big up the chat as well, man. The chat's been moving mint in this stream, bro. Yeah, this is class, bro. This is class. Okay, let me go through these chats. Big up to Anthony, says, when are we going to make that signing? Well, it's probably going to be after 11 o'clock, bro. But as I've explained, it should be fine. Yeah, as long as that deal sheet's in, we should be absolutely chilling. But big up to you, bro. Couple of hours, maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. City went from sky blue to Bonnie blue. It's all mad, says Voice of Reason. Bro, come on, man. Come on, what are we doing here? Bonnie blue? Nah, that's our madness. LB says, I'm really looking forward to Club World Cup. It'll be a vibes. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to the Club World Cup, bro. I can't lie, man. I'm looking forward to it. Bill Anthony again says, when the next transfer window opens, we have to spend nearly £500 million. We're going to be ruthless in the next transfer window as well. I agree, bro. I think we got to spend 500 million in total is what it's going to cost. Yeah, we've done 175, so I reckon 320, something like that, to get this full rebuild complete. But once that rebuild's done, we're going to be cooking on gas for years to come, bro. Years to come. Big up to you, man. Big up to Nazar as well. Give Echeverri a trial before going for Baena. Well, I agree, bro. Have you seen much of Echeverri, bro?
Yeah, I watched him. Thing is, before the show, because I talked to this, I had these guys before we signed Julian Alvarez, I used to listen to this is the American guys. They do a River Plate podcast called River Pod. So I always listen to their pod. So Echeverri sometimes, I watched him. He's a good player. He's upcoming. He surprised me in this World Cup under 20. No doubt, he's a talented kid. Before this World Cup under 20, I thought, listen, I need him to play regularly. I need him to, I said to Martin, I would loan him out to Girona so that he plays regularly and gets that game because he's talented. And sometimes players who are talented, you need to, like Cole Palmer, you need to keep playing them and they get that confidence out. Like Savinho, we signed Savinho. What did we say? PSV. De Jong, I think he went to PSV, De Jong. Then he went, I remember I kept following him. Then he went to PSV. Then he came to Girona. Look how he's playing. So sometimes they need, but Echeverri is better than that. He's better. He was player of the tournament in one of the World Cups. He was outstanding. River Plate, no, he's one of the top players. Madrid were after him. Barca were after him. These clubs will not go after you if you're not a top player. City won that deal quickly because they know he's a top player. To me, he's short, he's skillful, he beats players on pace, he's very skillful, he's a winner. He's got this Argentinian fighter, gets the ball, wants to shoot, he can shoot. And he's a captain, bro. He's a leader to captain your team at under 20. And I hope they win this Copa America.
He's been the best player, bro. He's been the best player for me.
Yeah.
What's his chat saying?
Bomba, they said.
The Bomber what?
I think they said, listen, City tweet.
Oh shit, we got a Bomber.
No way. Come on.
We got the Bomber, bro. Are you mad?
Let's see.
Yo, we got the Bomber, bro. Oh, it's about to happen, bro.
Oh my God, 45 seconds. Let me get my phone. Oh my days. Yo.
It's about to happen. It's about to happen, a Bomber.
Shit, man, we're waiting, man. You made us stress. Give it to us, man. Refresh
I
it.
need this, man. I'm refreshing.
Listen, refresh it. Refresh it.
Yo, man. Pep God. It's funny as fuck, bro. That's a funny tweet, man. I can't lie. I find that pretty funny, me.
Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, my days.
Funny fucking tweet, bro. That's so
Listen,
funny, man.
Nah, come
Has
on,
this
man.
shit been announced or nah? No, it's still not been announced, bro. Oh, shit.
Everyone's waiting for that 11 o'clock. Guys, refresh it, man. Let's see who's going to get it.
Oh, here we go.
Mad. Bro, all that stress we've been through, we've wanted. They've left it late.
It on the last minute of the fucking transfer window, bro.
Why do this to us, man? You're killing us. Just tell us now, bro.
They could have had this guy signed on the 1st of January, yeah, because it's a release clause. And they're waiting until literally the last minute of the transfer window. These guys, man, this club is serious at times, man.
Oh my God. Come on, man.
Oh, yo, that comment got me laughing, man. Pep God. It's fucking hilarious, that one. Come on, Man City, announce it. They're making us sweat, bro.
This is painful, man. Yo, just do it, man. Just do it 2 minutes early.
What people saying Fabrizio's tweeted something. Fabrizio Romano. What's he saying?
Hey.
Oh, Fabrizio said this. Nico Gonzalez contract at Manchester City signed tonight, will be valid until June 2029.
Oh my days. That's a massive. I think we'll look at this, man. I hope we'll look at this today as a historic day. That we'll look back and say, wow, you know that Pep, you know that KDB signing or that rugby signing. You look back and say, where were you when we signed Rodri? Where were you signed? Where were you when we signed Nico Gonzalez?
Yeah.
I hope, man. I hope. I need rest until they can play the youngsters. I need him a Newcastle game. Is it Real Madrid after that?
Real Madrid, yeah. And then Newcastle. Yeah, it's late in Orient, Real Madrid, Newcastle, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Tottenham. Yo, come on, bro.
No, man.
Why are they taking so long, man?
Yo, it's 2059, bro. Release it.
Yo, how long left until 11?
Yo, everyone. Oh, my God.
They literally scheduled the tweet for 11 p.m. maybe.
2, 1, 0.
Refresh.
Come on. Yes, there you are. Yo, bro. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Nobody knows who he is.
Bro. Come on.
Yeah, come on, man. Let's freaking go, bro. There he is, boys.
Let's go.
This guy is going to save our season, man. This guy's going to save our season. Let's fucking go.
We've been in pain of this. Bro, last minute, 3rd of February, 11 o'clock. City
That's
announced it.
crazy. That's a
City left it
93-20
last minute,
signing,
man.
isn't it, bro? Last minute of the game, Aguero against QPR. That is what has just happened right now. Come on, man.
Ay. What a Photoshop.
It's a Photoshop.
Oh.
That's what happens when you leave it till the last minute.
It's done.
You know what I mean? Yo, that's crazy, man.
Absolutely class.
You know what? I gotta say this year. I don't know if you know this year, if you felt this as well.
Yeah.
Do you not think this transfer window has been like mentally fatiguing, bro? Because like we've been wanting this midfielder since day one of the transfer window, and it's just dragged, and we finally get one. I'll be real. I'm so happy that it's over the transfer window, bro, because it's taxing, man. Yeah, it's fatiguing, bro. Like keeping up with the news, putting out the tweets, doing a prop. We need to sign players. We need to sign players. We need to sign players. Like it's long, bro.
Bro, we needed this so bad. Like so bad. Like we were waiting for this for since November, December, January started, bro. New Year. No one celebrated New Year, man. We were crying about midfielder till 3rd of February. We cried. We knew this was the deficiency. We must get one. You know, remember when they said that they will try Akanji? They tried to mock us, but they said we'll try Akanji and John Stones. Someone said it, yeah? One of the reporters said that they would try John Stones and Akanji. And I thought,
I seen that, and I was like, you guys are taking the piss, mate. Yeah, if you think you're going to be playing John Stones, who's always injured, or Akanji at CDM, our season is finished. Let's have a look at what he said, bro. This is Gonzalez here right now. Gonzalez has described the move as perfect and says he can't wait to get started at City. This is the perfect opportunity for me at this stage of my career. I am 23. I want to test myself in England. There's no better club than Manchester City for me to do that. Look at the squad they have here. It's unbelievable. Full of world-class players. There isn't a footballer in the world who would not want to be part of this setup. I know the reputation Pep has, and I cannot wait to work with him. In fact, I am honoured he wants me to play in this team. I'm truly excited. I want to meet my teammates and the staff here, and then I want to play in front of the City fans. Tiki said, Nico is a very talented young midfielder. He's an ideal acquisition for Manchester City. It was a difficult transfer to complete because his performances this season have been outstanding, and he's been such an important part of what Porto were doing. We are really happy to have managed to get this deal done before the window closed. He is ready to help us in the second half of the season as we complete in the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, and World Cup, bro. Come on, man.
Bro,
let's go, bro.
He's
got to play against Real Madrid, innit, bro? He's got to play against Real Madrid, bro. I know it's early days, but you've got to play him, man.
Bro, he understands the derby. He understands that game. That's the game, bro. He knows, bro. He was a Barca player since he grew up. Yeah, he has to play against Madrid. You have to play against Madrid. He knows, yeah, that rivalry. He understands that rivalry. He played when he was 17, 18, and he had a fantastic game. He needs to play that game with Kovacic in that midfield. That is a must. That is a must. Physical, strong. Yeah. Now we should be able to go out there and say, listen, Gando, you can come on last 20 minutes or 15 minutes. But this guy, I think this guy, we might look back to it like, wow. I know we haven't had top signing. You know, one team I used to say, LB, yeah, I never want to sign from Porto after the Mangala and Fernando, yeah?
I
but
know.
this one is different because this one comes from La Masia.
Bro, this has got to work, man. Bro, this has to work, man.
I think it'll work. Trust me. I think this is going to work because of the Spanish La Masia. He knows how to play. Pep wanted him. Pep knows. When Pep wants a player for a long time, I think there's there. Pep didn't panic. This name must have been mentioned there.
I don't know what number
does he get?
I don't know.
I don't know what is available. 14?
14 available, yeah.
Yeah, 14 is available.
Maybe he'll take that one then, innit?
Yeah. So give him
Bro,
14, man.
do you start him? Do you start him against Leyton Orient as well? I think you've got to start him against Leyton Orient, bro. You can't just throw him in his first game at Real Madrid. I think you've got to start him this weekend against Leyton Orient.
You could, yeah, you could play him.
I think
And
you're
to
gonna have
me-
to. I think you're gonna have to play him against Leyton. You can't just say, "Sorry, mate, your first game's against Real Madrid. Good luck." Because, by the way, you're not going to get much help off anyone else. So, best of luck, pal. You've got to start him this weekend, man, against Leyton. He's got to know the task at hand, innit? He's got to know what's about to hit him when he plays in that Real Madrid game in terms of the players near him, innit? You can't throw him in, bro. Yeah, we did play Cousinov, bro, but Chelsea at home and Real Madrid, man, that's got to be a bit different. I play him, man. I start him.
I'll
start him, man.
I'll start him completely. I think I'll play him for a couple of minutes. I'll play definitely Resh. I'll play definitely Kushnov. I'll play Nick O'Reilly. I'll play him there. Yeah. I'll definitely play him. Yeah. Before we go to Madrid game. Just give him some of the minutes, 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes or half an hour just to get match fit. And then Oscar Bob, if Oscar Bob's available, play all these guys, young guys. And then the Madrid game, he has to play. This is the game you tell him, this is a club you hate so much.
Yeah, bro.
Is he done a video?
I'm looking forward. Hi, I'm Nico Gonzalez, and I'm really honored to join Manchester City. And I'm looking forward to start working with my new teammates. See you soon.
Yo, bro, you gotta save us, bro. You gotta save us, bro.
Come on, man.
Save our season, bro. Yo, save our season, innit?
And he speaks English. He speaks English.
He
There you
speaks
are.
English, bro. This is
There's
the
no
guy,
extra
chat. This is
language
the guy
barrier.
who's gonna save our season. Him.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
I think he's a guy that plays 6 and an 8. We didn't need
Yeah.
all other players like Zubimendi was only a 6. This other player was only a 6. He's fitted in. I think they've looked at the caliber, they've looked at the toe, the stature, the experience, how he plays, his La Masia, and they were after this guy. I think they were after him.
Do you think it matters that he speaks English? I'll be back in 1 second. Do you think it matters, bro?
I think that matters a lot, man, especially when a player comes into this new league. Especially he's from Spain, Barcelona. He'll gel in with Pep Guardiola, with the coaches of Barcelona. Yeah, he'll gel in. Communication is key. Kovacic and him in midfield, knowing when to pass to each other, how to go forward. I think this is key. Absolutely. It's very important. You know, it's a universal language. He understands very well. But I think the key thing is, to me, is that being the boss of that midfield. And he can communicate with Kovacic. He can tell Kovacic, yo, I'm going forward, stay back. Or Kovacic, you go forward, I'm staying back. And that's what he's got. And I think he suits us. Forget this Zubimendi guy. This Zubimendi guy I've seen him, man. He's not tall, lanky, strong. He can't play as an 8. Bro, we've got this guy for 50 million. Is it 50 million pounds?
Yeah. I think it's 60 million euros, isn't it? Yeah, so 50 million. Yeah.
Cheap for 23-year-old who can only get better, and he scores goals. And I think City, we might look at this and say, "Oh my God, what a signing!" Remember, we signed Fernandinho. Not everyone was happy about that signing. Shakhtar Donetsk, whatever it is, 28. What happened?
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
Changed our football club.
Changed our football club, bro. This guy's fucking unbelievable. You know when Fernandinho was at our football club, yeah? I remember thinking to myself, we're never gonna get a DM better than Fernandinho in our lives. And then we got Rodri, and I was like, yo, damn.
There you are.
Do you know what I mean? So like you can always get good players in. And when good players leave, you have to replace them. And it just goes back to what we were saying before, bro. Yeah, you have to get the good players, bro. You cannot allow yourself and your club to drop and buy a standard below, because that is a spiral. It spirals out of control. Yeah, I mean, and now we've done very well over the years in not doing that, but we're probably touching that now. You know, the way we've moved in the transfer market. Yeah, it's time for Manchester City to go out there, yeah, and get back on the big dogs and signing the big players and the best players. Yeah, the Verts, the Gonzalez, yeah, the Mamouches. Yeah, we need to start moving like we used to do. I think in the last years we've got a little bit soft, maybe. Yeah. Now it's time to get back to buying the Mahrezes. Yeah, these type of guys, the best players. Yeah, we go around the world and say, we're taking your best player.
Yep.
We're taking your best player.
Yep.
And take these ballers, man. This is what we need to do. Serious.
Absolutely. And you integrate them with good players. You bring top class players, you integrate them with good players, and those good players become all of them become great players. Because and that's the key thing. And then what happens? They bring confidence in the team, the likes of Kusanov. Imagine you had Rodri, Baleba, this guy in midfield. Bro, Kusanov and Reese are comfortable, man. They're comfortable. They'll be confident. They'll be like,
100%.
yo, we can play together. Look, they're soldiers in front of me. No one's gonna pass those guys. No one's gonna pass those guys. And they're tall, lanky. You see, Arsenal made a mistake. They went for Merino, a 28-year-old player, for 40, 50 million. That is a player that you go for 22, 23 players from La Masia. And I guarantee you, I just can see that with the way that he comes in, I think Kovacic just needed the help. Unfortunately, he didn't have the help, man. Yeah, the help. Now you got double pivot. Let's go. Yeah, we can play.
I agree.
Yeah, that's the key, bro. We've got too many weak guys. Double pivot is what helps us now. We got him and Kovacic stay in that defense. Anyone goes past her, he's there. Kovacic is there.
I agree, man. I think it's a great signing. Let me come to some of these chats, man. Big up to Ashley, says, if in the summer we could get 2 of Xavi Simons, Reinders, or Barella, we need players with the arrogance that take losing personally. We got too many nice players. I think you're right, bro. I think you're right. Too many nice players, bro. Yeah, we need to buy these players, man, that get stuck in it and not happy, bro. Yeah, facts. I think I like those 3. Get 2 of those and we're cooking on gas.
And I say something about this one. LB, I want you to remember this. You remember Arsenal, guys? There's a minute Arsenal are counter-attacking us. Kovacic fouled Timber. Arsenal playing the ball. The guy's shaking his hand, pulling him up. I'm thinking, what are you doing? What?
Yeah.
Why? No, we're not friends here.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah.
We're too nice, bro. Too weak. Bro, he was pulling him up, man. I'm thinking, yo. And you see what Gabriel Magalhaes did to Haaland? He said, yo,
exactly.
That's what you do.
We've just become a little stale, man, a little bit too nice. It's time to get that sort of thing back, you know? We got to do that, man. And the only way we're going to do that is buying these players who are hungry. Yeah, and you need to try and get a few younger players in there, man, because the younger players are hungry players, man. You get these older players, they're not hungry for it, man. They're at the end of their career. They're here just for the nice time, yeah? They're not going to go fighting, really. Yeah? You got to get these guys, man. Let's have a look, man. See what you guys saying. Big up to LB as well. Says Barca fans say Nico is better than Frankie de Jong. Says LB. Yo, serious?
Yeah, I heard this.
You hear that as well?
Yeah, I heard this from Barca because one Barca fan told me this because the day Nico left, I cried. I couldn't believe it. Like, we lost a player like Nico. You're getting a good player. I promise.
He cried, bro.
He said, I guarantee you're getting a good player. Barca fans cried, bro. Bro,
I had a couple of Barca fans in my chat. I don't think I've got any in the chat right now. I've not seen any. But I had a few Barca fans in my chat today, and a few of them fans was like, LB, this guy's a baller. You know what I mean? Like, and when Barcelona fans are saying that, you're like, yo, fairs.
And let me tell you, LB, you know one thing about us here? We know a lot of Barca La Masia graduate. We were after Lamine Yamal 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We were after Nico when he was young. Our scouts know Barca very well. Very, very well. So the players that come from that academy, I think we know them very. Lamine Yamal, remember when the Lamine Yamal 2 years ago? Oh, City are trying to get Lamine Yamal from this young kid from Lamine Yamal. And suddenly, look, world-class talent. He is.
Bro, imagine him as the Mahrez replacement. Oh, my
God. Lamine.
Oh,
so I think he's going to be good. I think they know this guy, how he plays.
Yeah. He looks good, man. It's just how good can he be, yeah? Is he going to be okay? Or is he going to be like, yo, this guy's class, mate? Let's check Jack Gorn. What, Jack Gorn saying something?
Jack
Gorn saying something, what? About Cambiasso?
Yes,
Jack Gorn. About Cambiasso, what? Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, this is kind of what I expected anyway, but I'll put it up on screen so we can see it. So this is what he said. A fourth winter signing has been completed by Manchester City with Porto joining Nico Gonzalez, a proud owner of 2 legs. That's a funny guy, man. 49.9 million.
Wow.
Contract until 2029. Interested to see how Guardiola fixes the issues at right back. The message throughout the month is that they weren't going to do Cambiasso. Lewis is likely to play there with added protection, or Akanji out there in 2023. I would play Akanji out there.
Yeah.
Personally. Then Andy said, it's not too bad really, Jack, because our biggest problem has been midfield, so they should ease things. It's a good window for us. Agree with you. If Gonzalez starts, well, it immediately alleviates the pressure on those behind. This is the facts.
Fact.
This is the facts. This is the facts. Is there a possibility that City revisit Cambiasso in the summer? Interest was with a view to the summer. Yeah, I think basically on Cambiasso, yeah, I don't know your opinion. I think City went to Juve and was like, yo, we're kind of looking at Cambiasso for a summertime signing, but is there any way that this could happen in January? And Juve probably said, yeah, there is a way it can happen in January, but it's going to cost you 75 million quid. And City were like, come on, man. And they were like, no, 75 million quid, I'll come back in the summer. And City gone, right, and fair enough, we'll probably come back in the summer.
I think that's exactly what happened. I think City looked into that and said people were saying Cambiasso, can he play midfield? I said, listen, don't get a player who's a right back or left back and trying to play midfield. It'll be the one thing that our fans, sometimes we say things like, there's certain position you can't get just a nobody. Midfield, LB, you have to have played there for a long time. Midfield is like an engine, bro. You know when to move, you know where to position yourself. You play with great midfielders. You can't just come from a right back and play in midfield. That's why Rico Lewis sometimes struggled. That's why sometimes when we tried John Stones in midfield against Villa, we got beaten. Midfield, you need someone who's played that level for years. That's why that signing alleviates all the pressure. If you look, for example, all the great teams who've ever won football, Man United, they had Roy Keane. Arsenal had Patrick Vieira. Chelsea had the Essie and Makelele. Man City had Fernandinho. Leicester had N'Golo Kante.
Yeah.
If you mess up that midfield, you ain't winning anything. You ain't winning anything.
It's the heartbeat of the team, bro.
Fact. Engine.
And unfortunately, when Rodri got his ACL, our heart was ripped out, bro.
Big time.
We got nothing there. And we try to fucking force players in. You can't force a fucking kidney into the heart, bro. Yeah, it ain't going to work, bro. You need the heart, man. You need that organ to keep pumping the blood around the pitch, man. And that's what Rodri did. As soon as he was gone, it was over, bro. That was the truth, yeah? Some people didn't like to hear it at the time, but that was the truth, man. And now we got this guy in. He's going to help us. Yeah, I'm keeping my expectations low. I think he's going to help us. I think he's going to help us get the top 5 Champions League. Hopefully, he'll help us in the Real Madrid game, and maybe we can do well in the FA Cup and a Club World Cup, yeah? But when Rodri's back for next season, and we've got Rodri and Gonzalez in the midfield, yeah, I think that's going to be nice, man. I think that's going to be real nice.
And I'll keep Kovacic as well next season.
Would you keep him? I don't know, bro.
Keep him. Because if you need to start resting one of them. That's
I hear that. I do hear that, man.
One guy gets missed. If you sell Kovacic, you're in trouble. So you need to have 3 quality ones. You need to have 3 quality.
What about if you get 2 other midfielders, like we were saying before? You know, before you said you let Kevin De Bruyne go, you get 2. So you get like a Barella and a Reinders. Would you still keep Kovacic then, or no?
Because once you lose KDB, then you have to get KDB replacement there. Yeah. If you lose Kovacic, you have to get Kovacic replacement. Because the issue is you can't keep playing Rodri, who's come back from an ACL every 3 days. Bro, if he goes missing again, then you're gonna have this. You're gonna come back to the same issue again. Who's playing with Nicola Gonzalez? Oh shit, who do we have? You know, you have to have 3.
Nah, fair. Yeah, just get. I think, but for me, I think Bernardo's had his time. He needs to go. Let Gundogan go, and then probably keep Kovacic. That's fine. I'm not that arsed. Then you buy your 2 other midfielders. And then your midfield, what would your midfield be then? It'd be Rodri, Gonzalez, Kovacic, Foden, and then 2 new midfielders, right?
Yeah.
That's 6.
Yeah.
That's 6 players for 3 positions. That's enough, isn't it?
That's enough. Yeah, that's enough.
You're happy with that?
I'll go for. And KDB leaving.
KDB. So yes, KDB leaving. So you got 6.
So I'll get Kovacic, this guy. Those already 3 are staying.
Foden.
Then I'll go and get a player for KDB. If you're not gonna get words, you need to go.
That's what I'm saying. So you get the 2 new players. So you get the 2 new players,
Bayern
Barella and Rangers, or Barella and Baena, whatever. The 2 players, Foden, Rodri, Gonzalez, Kovacic, 6.
Yeah, fine. You're ready
That's
to
cool,
go.
yeah?
Nico O'Reilly's there. That's
Okay,
fine.
cool. And Nico O'Reilly, if we actually ever decide to play that guy. All right, and buzzing. Let me finish off these super chats before we wrap up. Big up to Bassinet, bro. Says LB, I've just had a terrible nightmare. City was 5th in the league. Treble on nah. Talking about treble, bro. We're talking about treble. Maybe we can do the double. Maybe we could do the FA Cup and Club World Cup. I'll tell you something, yeah. If we win anything this year, that's decent, man. Considering how bad this year's been. Yeah. If we manage to get our hands on the FA Cup or Club World Cup, then I'm gonna be like, yo, fairs. Like, we won something in the worst season we've had in a long, long time. Yo, big up to Amar as well. Big love for Hamza in the chat today, man. Says, big up Hamza, my brother. Good to see you on it, LB. Yeah, come on, man. We need to make this more regular, bro. We need to make this more regular. Big up to Pitlup as well. I'd play him and Kovacic against Madrid. No Bernardo. I agree. I'd play Kovacic and Gonzalez. Nikai Gonzogan says, Echo Falls with the 2. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Big up to Chris Kirk. Says, Nico Bray. Big up to you, Chris, bro. And big up to Ash as well, man. He says, game changers are a must for us. A lot of our fit players have been carried by KDB and Rodri, especially ball progression and G&A. Play with courage. That's a fact, bro. This is a good point, yeah, to sort of end the stream. And it's like, he will come in now, bro, with confidence. He won't be one of these players in the current squad who are low on confidence. He's going to come in on the back of a transfer, yeah, and he's going to be ready to go in it. You know what I mean? And he's going to give everybody a lift, bro. He's going to give everybody a much-needed lift ahead of this massive Real Madrid game, bro.
Yeah, he's going to be absolutely a big lift, man. I think it just instilled that, you know, players not to think that we're signing. Remember when we lost to Leicester 5-2 and we went and got Ruben Diaz?
Diaz.
Chained us. Do you remember?
They give everybody a lift. Facts.
Big game. Big. We lost. We were down. We were 13th. Liverpool going for the second league title. And we just brought that Ruben Diaz. And everyone was like, we just felt that, like, yo, a new blood. And it chained us. And we went on to win the league. We went on to win the league. And then we became one of the greatest signings. Because guess what? We didn't go. We were chasing for Koulibaly. You know, all these names, these big names that we won 28 and Bruno Guimaraes, whatever. This is why I'm anti Bruno Guimaraes for 100 million. All this Koulibaly. Do you remember they were asking 90 million, 90 million, 80 million all summer? Koulibaly. He was world class. But guess what? We went for a young guy, 23, Ruben Diaz at Benfica. You never knew about him. Came in. Koulibaly went to Chelsea.
This seems very similar, doesn't it? This seems very, very similar to the Ruben Diaz signing. In that the main guy we wanted was Koulibaly. The only difference is the main guy we probably wanted was maybe Edison. Yeah. Because obviously Jack Gorn said that before the window we wanted Edison. We couldn't get Koulibaly. We couldn't get Edison. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we couldn't get this guy. Yeah. And then we ended up getting Diaz out of the blue. Everyone was a little bit like, well, I'm not sure about this guy. I remember the clip of Ruben Diaz at Benfica tackling a guy who didn't even have the ball, bro. He slide tackled a guy, and everyone was like, this guy's a bozo, yeah. And it turned out to be mint. And now we just signed this guy who no one really knows. It's very similar, bro. Very similar. And I'm just happy we've got another player in that midfield, man, because we needed it badly. So yeah, that's good, man. That's good, bro. I'm very happy. Let's see how we get on. I'd start him against Leyton Orient on Saturday. Get him in the team, and then let's see what we can do against Real Madrid. You have any confidence for Madrid, bro?
Absolutely, 100%. We're Manchester City. You have to be confident, 100%. You go to every game and believing that you can win that game. You've got the best players. I know we're weak, but sometimes we've seen Madrid when they're not at their best, they've beaten us. And we're not at our best. This might be the game changer. This signing might instill a lot of confidence to a team. Marmoush signing, all this new blood. And you know what? That 5-1 by Arsenal might be that 5-2 by Leicester. That changes our season and we go on to win again, multiple league titles, and we'll look back to this and say, "Oh my God, do you remember when we were that one in 13?"
Yeah,
And
bro.
this season, I believe the best thing that happened to us is this little crappy performance of being bad shit, stressful, whatever it is, because now it's brought a lot of hunger. We're now more grateful. We want to win again. You know, remember that if we had won another league title through not stress, bro, we would have just been relaxed. Another league title.
Easy,
Now,
bro.
we want to win it
Don't
again.
sign the players, bro. We're cool,
Yes.
man. Yeah, we'll play Gundogan again when he's 35 years old. Yeah, it's chilling. We needed this. We needed to be humbled. If we're being honest, we needed to be humbled, guys. We needed to be like, yo, remember you still need to invest. Remember, you still need to try. You need to be hungry for it. And this season, it's reminded us that, yo, you need to keep getting back to what you used to be doing. And that's what we're doing, man. And the proof's in the pudding. We've just spent fucking £175 million in January. So let's see what we do, man, in the summer,
you know,
mate.
And we might come back to this and say, Nico Gonzalez from La Masia is Paella. Is gonna be a great player.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
Come on, bro. My guy, man. Big up to you, man. Shout out the channel, man. Come on, bro. Get the guys to sub on it. What's your channel, bro?
Yeah, Hamza Talks Ball. I normally do watch alongs. Big up to everyone. I watch you all. Absolutely support LB here. One of the big Steve, man. You guys, absolutely Mancuni and everyone there. Big up everyone. And thank you for having me, man. Absolutely. If you need me, message me anytime, guys.
Yeah, big up to you, man. Listen, guys, the link is in the description. It's been there all night. Make sure you go and subscribe to Hamza in it on his YouTube channel. Make sure you're following on Twitter as well. Funny guy, man. Funny. The clips that you do, bro. Yeah, too funny, man. We need to do more of this, bro. We've done a couple now, innit?
Yes.
But we need to make this regular, bro. The people love it, man. So yeah, big up to you, man. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys are subbing to Hamza. Link is in the description. Make sure you guys have smashed a like on this stream as well. Let me check what we're up, man. We was like 10 subscribers away from 28k. Oh, we're 12 people away, guys.
Come on, guys.
You reckon there's 12 people in this stream that have not subscribed or nah? What do you reckon?
Come on, man. You have to subscribe, man.
Come on, guys. We're 12 people away from 28k.
12 people, man. Come on. We can get
this. If
this.
You've not subscribed, make sure you guys are subscribed. We're on the road to 28k, man. We're now 11 away. But yeah, big up to you, man. And yeah, thanks.
And let me tell you, LB, before I go, I tell you why I have a good feeling with this signing. When we signed Ruben Diaz, I don't know what you watched that video in BBC. Yeah, I called Robbie Savage. Yeah, I'll send you. Yeah, bro. That day we got battered 5-2. I was so angry. Liverpool fans were calling.
Oh no, I've seen it, bro.
I told him, I said, yo, I know we lost 5-2 today, but we're signing this guy called Ruben. I said, yo, watch, we're gonna win the league. The same feeling, bro. I have the same feeling, bro. Guarantee you guys will look back to this as a fantastic day for City. It's the beginning of a big change.
I think so, man. I'm looking forward to it, bro. I can't lie. All right, and bro, big up to you for coming on, man. I'll leave it there, guys. Big up to you, man. We're about eight subscribers away. I'll let you guys do that offline. Smash a like. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Hamza, guys. In the link in description. Nico Gonzalez is a blue. We'll catch you in the next one, people. See you later.